Alrighty. So, welcome everybody back to session 3 of Curse of Strahd. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Wonderful.
Wow! See, we've already lost Dimitri.
Yeah, just kind of swapped out.
And then you got a little snacky. And then you started. It's bees.
But now how's everybody gonna know when Alexander is talking? Because he's muted. No.
We sound the
That's fine.
same. We sound exactly the same.
No, I mean your reactive is Zatzi's reactive is lighting up for when you speak and for when Dimitri speaks.
Is this better for you guys?
No, I was
Yes,
joking.
yeah, I think it-
Yeah, I can hear twice of you. I love it so much.
Me too.
Pretty amazing.
It captures my ADHD
Ah.
attention so much
Oh,
better.
no.
The stream loves it. Sure, the stream loves it.
Alright, so where did we leave off with last session?
We killed
I do
Strahd.
believe we saw. Oh, I do believe someone
so-
saw ghost kids, ghost people, and we all took naps.
We got to go to an inn that wasn't all. We had to sleep in the hospital. That's right. We slept in the
Well,
hospital
had
because it was fucking
to.
disgusting in that other place. So we went to the guy who looks kind of like a lizard. I forgot his name, but that guy, Zotzi. Yes, we went to Zotzi's hospital to go and rest and lay our heads down. And
Yeah,
the person who took us here's wife got taken over for a bit.
Morwen.
Morwen's
Morwen.
wife.
We
No.
were introduced to the
No,
concept of the.
Morwen was the wife. Okay, yeah.
We got
Yeah.
introduced to the concept of the Greater Barovian polycule.
Yeah. And one of that polycule saw an amulet that may or may not be theirs.
Beyond
Okay, so what
that-
actually happened last session
What?
was
That's
you all,
That's right.
It's not
you all,
inaccurate.
All that happened.
We did skip the carriage ride, I will admit.
you did get picked up by two Vishtani, one Stanimir and Morwin, and then his two kids, who then drove you into the town of Barovia. I don't know why just the two of you sitting together in webcam is so funny to me.
You just
the
kind of
camera's
look
so
like you're-
angled up that you guys look like that you guys are like shot like dwarves. Like
Yeah, you both do kind of immediately take on like
Yeah, it's because the
Stooges
camera's tilted up.
actions.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Camera's actually a few feet below our head.
Funnily enough,
You
it's-
guys are actually like the chair is like super low to the ground.
Oh, I was just saying
You
that
two
they
are
were...
actually the two ghost kids.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah,
We're
that
like
was
the
another
ghost
thing.
kids.
So yeah, you all made your way into Barovia. Struff saw a couple of kids, and then Morwin was seemingly possessed by the same individual that had possessed Dalvin Olensky.
Well, Morwen was
Uh,
possessed by Morwen, it seems.
Yeah.
Given that they say that
so
they're
Morwin
Morwen.
was possessed by Morwin, who was previously possessed by Dalvin, but
Yeah.
and you all hung out in a tavern for a bit. Really shitted on the quality of the place, even though I didn't even describe that the quality was shit. And then, like, that was unprompted. That was just that shit talking was so unprompted. But nevertheless, you all went back home, back to Zotzi's residence just in time to watch the March of the Dead, which happens on occasion. One thing I will fix about my description of the March of the Dead: all of these souls are ghosts that rise from the cemetery, which is in the top corner of the map here. I can't place a marker.
Top right.
The-
Top
But yeah,
left.
they all march from the from the cemetery up here, and then they make their way through Barovia and then down the main road all the way up to Castle Ravenloft. But nevertheless, there was an autopsy that was done by Zotzi on Dalvin Alensky, finding an interesting sort of amulet of some kind, this obsidian kind of circular emblem with a strange, unfamiliar symbol on it. And I'm trying to think about anything else.
That was
Raz
also,
had a
wasn't that also, it was revealed that the letter we got was fake, likely sent by Strahd. That Irina was bitten 2 times, I think. Bitten twice. They wanted us to leave and cordon off the area, but that didn't happen. And then tomorrow we're supposed to meet with Ismark. I had it down on my notes.
Yeah.
Otto von Bismarck.
Sure.
von Bismarck.
Yeah, and then I think the only other thing that happened was Raz talking with his buddy. And
Do you
then
remember
also, Tex bonding with literally the entire party over this gun.
It's a good gun.
Hell yeah.
The only gun, apparently.
It is the only gun, yeah.
It's the gun.
I do want to clarify, when I say the only gun, everybody with meta knowledge is from a different timeline. This shit shouldn't exist.
Like, that shit is fucking, it's gotta be something like some little fairy that lives in there that kicks the bullets out or something. No way.
Sure.
I think the funny part is that I am immediately my character did immediately clock that it is a combustion. It's just that he believes that the combustion is a living being.
Raz was convinced that there had to be some sort of magic innate, like within the tool itself. Like,
I mean, gunpowder is pretty magical when you think about it.
Honestly, yes.
On a night like tonight.
Colian and Ismark.
All right.
So,
last we left off, you all were making rest for the night. That's fine.
Brother, it's Asian seasoning.
This just doesn't. There's like nothing to like cut through it. It's like all I'm eating.
So, with that said, you all had watched the March of the Dead for as long as you think you would have. That's another thing. Zotzi, last, having taken a hesitant glance, trying to hold on to hope that he wasn't there, saw that among the dead marching was the Burgomaster Kolyan Indirovich. But with that said, you all make rest and don't yet awaken for in the darkness of sleep. Why is this? The music is paused on my DM side, but then the player side is still playing on my Roll20 for some reason.
That's different.
I don't know.
This pause for us.
Okay.
I'm hearing it.
Oh,
Yeah, the music is
speed.
Okay, well, it's just quirky like that. You wanna listen to the music? Who
Yeah,
knows? Ugh. But the music doesn't work for what I was about to talk about. Fucking bastard.
Yeah, you should change it.
No. Just a serious question.
Oh,
It's just a refreshing the page worked.
I think
Okay.
about it every day.
Well, not.
Yeah. In the midst of one of these dreams, it is pure darkness. The air around you is still this cold humidity that you would have still felt in Barovia. But it fades into warmth, heat. It feels uncomfortably humid. You feel subterranean. Deep below in the caverns. But you still see nothing. Eventually, you hear the distant sounds of movement, footsteps patter across stone that echoes through a cavern. A cavern you still cannot yet see, and a figure you still cannot see either. But still, this figure sort of paces the tunnels that he's in, weaving in and out, trying to figure, perhaps lost in his way. Until eventually you hear this figure stop almost 5 feet away from you. You hear his deep breaths of just looking around. His breathing is hoarse and exhausted. He seems frantic in his movement. And you hear the small of him falling to his knees. What am I to do? What am I? My lord, I am so confused. I am stuck. You have led me astray from my home. My embrace. My darkness, my nameless one. I do not know what to do. Please, give me something. Please. His voice echoes. This deep, billowing voice. And he is met with silence for a moment. And then what feels like a gust of wind on the back of your ear is a sound of a figure hushing. But that hushing is small. You hear is interrupted by as this figure below in front of you begins to grasp for air, seeming to be either strangled by something as you hear him flail around on the ground in front of you as he just as he is trying to either break free or to stand or to leave, and this frantic and this chaos builds and builds and builds until you, Raz, wake up from this nightmare.
I thought that's was gonna be my nightmare.
You do not recognize the situation, the dream that you had just been in. Nor do you recognize the situation, but there is this sense of familiarity that lingers as you stand up and gasp for breath, as if you were holding your own breath in sleep.
Would I be the only person awake after I wake up like this? Is there anything else that's happening in the space, like in reality in front of me, that I would wake up to? Or is it just me in the lone bed?
Right now, it is just you in bed. I will ask everyone else with that question, when do you think you all would wake up? And whether or not, and what would be the immediate things that you would all be doing?
Strahd is probably a relatively early riser. He just would go about his morning rituals and prepare for the day.
Okay, so probably Raz, about the time you wake up and there's a moment of you catching your breath before you just hear the small cracking of a whip behind, off in the distant corner of a room, and see Strahd doing his morning rituals, which you have seen a little bit of, but to see him do so to himself with no causation still seems to be a bit jarring.
These ones seem distinctly more like practiced, like he's going through the motions, than the ones last night.
Alright.
I think Zotzi would be an early riser as well.
Okay.
Just kind of getting ready for the day. Setting up the viewing and everything like that.
Okay. The viewing of.
I getting in like last minute prep for the deceased.
Okay.
I imagine Cad wakes up like at dawn with the sun, kind of grumbles, and then rolls over to go back to sleep.
Good luck.
He like instinctually wakes up with the sun, but he doesn't like it.
Yeah, you do kind of like wake up and then you try to go back to sleep, and then your ear kind of flicks at the constant sound of distant whipping in the background. Eventually it will be white noise, but for now...
We've been traveling together for at least a couple days now. You're probably used to it enough.
I feel like a couple days isn't enough to get used to the sounds of whipping.
I mean, look at everything else that's also happened in those days. The whipping's not exactly the most outrageous part.
Unstoppable whipping versus an immovable sleepy.
Sure, yeah.
Sure, fuck
Okay.
It's fucking fine. I'm not even gonna argue it.
That is the most devastatingly funny thing any DM can say.
I'm not even gonna argue with that shit, sure.
Okay, so...
I'm cool with that.
Well, how about everybody else? Tarnik, when are you waking up?
Tarnik would probably wake up at dawn as well, but he would be slow to wake up. He would wake up and then just lay there, not wanting to greet the day yet.
Alright.
I want everybody to, so once everybody is like, if I'm waking up like that, my last question would be, do I have recollection of this dream? Or is it shady and like fading, like normal dream type vibes? Like what is my...
I think, yeah, like most dreams you do, like the details seem to fade away, but there was such little detail in the first place that like the key points are
like
still
present.
like there. Like not everything he said was specifically like you probably couldn't memorize, but like the key things like he referred to the embrace.
I remember the way it made me feel. Gotcha. Okay. I'm tracking sort of where I would be mentally. So as I wake up, the first thing that I would do is grab my bag and look inside the bag where I placed the skull back in last night. And I'm assuming that it would be there. And so I would let out a slight sigh of relief. Oh, what the hell was that? Did the person, I don't know if I can recall this, but did the person look like me?
You did not see this person. This felt
It
like
was
a
like a
dream
silhouette?
where you kind of just like, it for a moment, it kind of felt like like one of those nights where you just don't have a dream. You just close your eyes, it's darkness, and then you wake up, and then you wake up like 5 hours later. There was no visuals to this dream. It was all just auditory and like sensory. Like you could feel everything about this dream. You just couldn't see anything.
So then I would definitely wake up startled, and then reach for my bag, look inside, confirm that the head is still in the bag, and then try to take sort of take account for everything that's around me and sort of settle myself. Oh, that was quite strange. Come, Rodian, let's go and find the others. And so I would get up and start walking around the hospital.
Okay. I can
Yeah,
also see
Tex is getting up
Dimitri
early
clearly
and
didn't pay
going for
attention to the
breakfast.
last stream.
I don't quite remember what the last words that were said between Rodian and I were, but I remember it being very like vague and obscure. That's how it made me feel, at least. But that is.
I will also say on a meta knowledge, I did keep the name Rodion. You have not been told that's its name.
Oh, got you. They're characters from a book.
Well, that's cool.
But yeah, I would confirm that he's there, sort of settle myself out, and then make my way. Hello, are the rest of you awake? And as I step through I assume it's a curtain or some sort of sheet, and poke my head out.
Michael, what did you say you were doing?
Probably like poking around for breakfast. Tex doesn't spend a whole ton of time in a city even as big as this one. It's like, wow, buildings, food,
Infrastructure.
So
readily
you've, like,
available.
already left the
Well, if
Zotzi
there's not
place?
food in here, then yeah.
Okay.
The hospital doesn't have a break room.
So it's my house, guys.
There's no
It's
cafeteria
not even
where
a
we can go and
hospital.
get prepackaged salads.
If this is Zotzi's house, Tex is in Zotzi's.
Is Zotzi's house just the hospital? Do you live in a
Yes.
hospital?
Yeah, that's kind of normal. in a
It's
lot
not
of
really a
different towns.
hospital. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's just kind of the.
Oh, you're just
I'm
a
the
witch
doctor.
doctor.
You just
I'm
have
just
like a
sorry.
mansion and have converted 90% of
And,
your
have,
rooms
and
into
just
a hospital.
you just started buying the gym equipment, and now you're calling your house a gym.
I mean,
Gotcha.
if Zotzi has
No.
it, Tex is
So,
poking around looking for like
There's
eggs,
Barovia,
bread.
I think
the dark plane or whatever it's called,
You kind
and
of
then
get
there's
the
Barovia, the town.
It's like winter, hold it, winter. Or white, winter, white.
Yes, they're yeah. I think you kind of like get a first glance around, and you're kind of just like, oh, this is not a place anyone would ever eat at, and then decide to go to the Blood of the Vine back to the Blood of the Vine Tavern, which is
Yeah. I'll leave a small note in my cot's like gone for breakfast at the tavern.
so I think Raz, that's probably
Sweet.
one of the things you find.
Yeah, I would
You're first trying
definitely.
to stir everyone.
I would definitely like start getting up. Hello, anybody awake? And then I'd find. Do I have to do anything? I would probably poke my head in and be investigating.
Goddamn.
Find the. Oh. The one with that strange magical weapon seems to have left. I should go and find him. Are the rest of you awake? Hello? And I was bellowing out.
You're hearing whipping from a different section.
Oh, there must be someone over there.
Cat and Tyler are just lying across
are
just lying on the floor, and then they just lock eyes with each other, and with both having just sheer annoyance on both of their faces as they're trying to get more sleep, but just hear Raz screaming across the entire house and Strahd just constantly whipping himself.
These are
And then I would probably walk. I'd probably
gurneys,
walk
like,
towards
10 feet
Strahd's.
apart,
I'd probably walk towards
separated by
Strahd's
a
room.
curtain.
Oh, there seems to be somebody else awake. Oh.
Where's the
What are you doing, my
fireplace
friend?
that I am sleeping by in all this?
I don't really
Are
have,
you alright?
I don't really have a map of the place, but
Yeah.
Also,
I assume it's
somebody
close
messaged-
by.
Somebody mentioned breakfast. I should say Zotzi does have eggs, but he just kind of swallows them whole.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that
not.
makes sense. Strahd will respond to Raz. I have been awake for a while. I am doing my daily rituals.
What sort of rituals are these?
This is my penance.
What sort of benefits do you entail from these practices? I'm curious.
This is not for benefit, it is for punishment.
What did you do? Must
He's
you
just
be
going to stare at you for a moment.
Oh
Six
shit.
wisdom.
wisdom.
Can I
saving
cast
throw
this-
now.
Can I cast detect thoughts? Do I have that? Can I take that?
Okay, well, first of all, do you try to
No,
silence
I'm
spell
just
that
kidding.
before
I'm
you
just
do
I'm
it
just
right
kidding.
in
I'm
front
just
of
I'm
Strahd?
just No, I'm just kidding. I know I didn't. Actually, can I cast with yeah, I want to I don't know if I need this. Maybe I'll just do a roll. But oh, I seems to have struck a nerve of some sorts, my friend. I didn't mean anything by it. It just seems like you're in pain. Our day's only just begun.
The pain is important.
Well, I'm one for also thinking that eating is important. The one with that strange machine, they left. I think we should go and meet up with them at the tavern. What's a tavern? Is that
The-
disgusting place that we were in last night? I won't go if it is. But hopefully it's not, and we should go meet that guy.
It is indeed that place, but if you wish to eat, there is where it would be.
I likely won't partake in any of the food there. Last time when we were there last night, it was quite filthy, to say the least. I'm not quite sure that anything from there would be edible, even if I were to choose to eat it. But
Yeah.
I say we wake the others and we be on our way.
Genuinely, nothing has been said about the blood on the vine that would allude to you to this amount of Karen energy
I
that
just
you
saw
have
it.
been
I
giving
just
to
saw
this.
it. I just saw it. It's gross. I don't fuck with gross things. I saw it. It's gross. I don't like it. That's just how it is.
I
Since
think
Butcher
I'll.
came in.
But that would be. I would not further press you on your obvious, well, whatever it is that pains you. Sure, you know yourself more than I. We should make haste, though. There's all sorts of dangers around this place. We wouldn't want our newfound companion to be stuck alone in some sort of altercation, now would we?
Yes, you wake the others. I am almost finished.
Oh, no problem. Yoo-hoo! Anybody else awake?
May I describe what like Chara's stuff now? I feel like that's a good moment for him to get up.
I'm Snipe.
Because
Where do you put that?
he most certainly woke up before the sun rose to tend to the fireplace a bit, and then fell back asleep until probably just that moment.
All right then. Now,
And-
correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry to cut you off, but to correct me if I'm
Yeah.
wrong. Raz, you go, you, and you go home, and you get impaled by an ice spike that just blows up in you.
What?
I'm gonna shield that. Do I really get hit with that?
A 13 is above your AC.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking shield. I'm gonna use shield as soon as I open
I
my
don't even
fucking.
think you would be. I think that would be an advantage if it surprises you. So I don't even think a 20. I don't think your shield will block a 23.
I'll say my eyes are closed because I'm sleepy, giving me disadvantage casting it out. It'll be 13.
Okay,
No,
so
no.
you,
Your eyes
anybody
are
home? What?
closed.
Just
Are we
blocks
taking?
it.
Are we taking the normal? Because if we are taking the normal roll, I will cast shield.
We're taking the normal roll.
Yes,
'cause my eyes
it'll
are
be.
closed.
We'll
I'm-
use the normal one, the 13. So you just.
Then I'm going to shield that, and as soon as it hits me, I'm gonna. Whoa! Well, good morning to you too. How are you today? As I sort of brush the snowy, like the icy slush off of my face.
I could really imagine a bug.
Whoa, old sport.
I'm
Easy
pretty sure
up
you
there,
still get
you
hit
know.
I'm pretty sure you still get hit with the
The AoE.
Yeah, you get hit with the cold
Wait,
damage.
so it's
still.
not a.
It matters against your shield, and then
So
it
it's an
immediately
initial.
explodes.
So the way Ice Knife works is you get hit with an attack roll, even if it misses. I believe. Yeah, hit or miss, the shard explodes.
Ah, fuck it. We're in a hospital.
So-
Just do the damage. Just do everything.
Go ahead and
Do
roll.
it regardless.
Alexander, go
Yeah, we're in
ahead
a
and roll
hospital, I'll be
2d6, and then Raz, go ahead and roll
I won't
a
even.
dex
I won't
save.
even use the. I won't even use the shield. I won't even use the shield. We're in a hospital.
Oh my
I'll
God!
just- I'll
Don't
just
no,
walk
dude,
out.
no, guys.
This guy's
Don't
I'll
kill
just
dying.
walk
yourselves
out.
now.
I'll just walk out. We're in a hospital. We're in a hospital.
Well, I mean,
I'm
if
sure
he
medicine.
saves if he makes the save, he doesn't take any damage.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll a dex save
Oh.
to see if you even take the cold damage.
My dex is pretty low.
My DC's
14.
pretty high.
Should do so.
That's a.
Yeah, I think yours is
Can
a
I guess
DC
guidance?
15.
You're trying to cast guidance.
You're gonna cast guidance on him to avoid your attack.
Guidance does not work on saves. Resistance
work
is
on
the
saves.
cantrip that does saves.
You gotta take resistance.
Okay.
4 minutes guidance.
Also,
Resistance is the worst guidance, basically.
now I'll
Just
ask
do the damage.
Alexander.
Just do
does
the
Cadmus actually like? I'm making the joke here like it's actually happening, but do you think Cadmus would like intentionally try to hit Raz with this ice knife, or do you think it was kind of just like you shoot the rooftop and like it all just showers on top of him, like a little harmless and a warning shot?
It was just grumpy, you know. Like
Okay,
it wasn't. I'm not gonna kill this guy.
So Raz, instead of being hit with 1d10 plus 2d6 damage,
That's a strong ass ice knife. Fuck.
you call out to everyone, "Hello, is everyone home?" And on the rooftop above you, you just hear as an ice knife launches into the rooftop and then showers you with this little bit of like harmless snowy mist.
Like I'm like covered in like snow, plaster, slush. Somebody woke up on the right side of the bed this morning.
Cadmus does not enjoy
Have
being woken
beds.
early.
Don't forget, you didn't cast that shield because I didn't shoot it at you with the ceiling. And I will, as I wake up,
Okay.
use a divine sense. Is anybody possessed? Is anybody new possessed? Is anyone has their body taken over by Spencer's character?
So you divine sense and you I don't think you pick up anything other than the fact that I believe Strahd mechanically would come off as celestial, but that's Strahd being Strahd. But with this divine sense that goes off, you don't get the other celestial presence, and in fact notice that Morwen is not here.
I was asleep pretty quickly, but did any of you perhaps notice our possessed guest? We met them yesterday. Did anyone notice them leave? Because they're not here. Did anybody notice them? Irish?
I probably didn't.
Did anybody
no,
notice
nobody-
them leave? No?
Nobody would have woken up to seen Morwen leave. She has just like everybody, even the people that have woken up the earliest, would have seen that Morwen was gone.
I would like to expend a wild shape to summon like a crow familiar.
Oh, that's another thing. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Mhm.
You get. Okay. Yeah. So tieflings are considered fiendish, but you also don't get that presence because Malaris isn't here either.
Malaris.
Oh,
Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah.
Malars.
Yeah, it's my fucking
Okay.
girlfriend, you bitch.
The character.
Huh?
That's I don't have it on my character sheet, but I'm pretty sure druids get where they can expend a wild shape to cast one familiar.
It's Natasha's rule.
That's like
Who
5
gets
when
it?
they get wild shape, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'd like to use wild shape to summon a crow familiar and just command it to go look for these people we haven't found. To just scan the city.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and make a perception check for, is that crow familiars?
If that's allowed, because I guess technically it specifies it has to be like an owl or something.
I think Raven is in there.
I think it would, like, if you wanted to take an hour to perform this ritual, then you can, but I don't, but,
As a part of the druid feature, is it's explicitly an action.
oh, okay. In that case, yeah, you can, you summon this crow with one of your wild shapes, and, or how many do you make? Do you just make the one?
I just make the one. Because it takes a wild shape each time, so.
I doubt you can use it like that.
And it lasts. Sorry. I can't.
Yeah, it lasts as long as your wild shape does, I believe. But yeah, go ahead and make a perception check with the modifiers of a crow.
I'm not prepared for this, so I apologize. We're getting there? That is a +3 to perception. So 21.
Okay.
Sure.
So it's a high roll. So
Mhm.
on a 21 to perception, you are confident that Malaris where are you looking specifically? Like,
I think probably
if
just
you put like a 30-foot or actually how many? So each grid is 40 feet.
Mhm.
I'll say. Yeah, go ahead and put a like 160 area on the map.
160. Yeah.
Yeah, just like a circle area with the ruler.
Lee
Okay.
here.
All right, so that is that takes up the mercantile and the blood on the vine, and you can confidently say that in that area, Malaris is not here.
What about?
But you do see Morwen is there and is seemingly waking up with her husband and children as if whatever possessed her is gone.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I think it just kind of finishes getting ready, and we'll probably share this later when everyone's together.
Okay, sounds good. So for now, it seems that Tex is the only one that seems to have like left for breakfast. Does anyone like follow shortly after, or?
Yeah, Strahd would finish up and then head out probably with Raz.
Yeah, Raz was planning on heading to go and find Tex at the tavern.
Okay, sounds good.
Bring back Char.
Ooh.
Okay. So. So, with that said, Tex, you make your way over to the blood on the vine, and seeing. Let me see. What do you see? You see the
Be a great
same.
big purple circle.
You see the getting there a little bit earlier than everyone else. You do see that the three Vishtani that are still sitting in their like little table by themselves. You do see that the tavern is pretty a little more occupied than the night prior, and you can see that actually there is like this whole line that bleeds out of the tavern of people that are planning to get breakfast.
And I guess I get in line.
Okay, so you gotta
Shuffle to the
sit
back,
in
bump the
line.
guy in front of me. It's like, you here for the food? Is that what the line is for?
You kind of just get this like very like standard humanoid with like very like seems very aged, but still like he seems like a younger man, but still very like aged, as if like stressed beyond belief. But he still kind of like looks at you sorrowfully. He's like, yeah, everyone, this is pretty standard for every morning.
Good to know. Any good?
No. but it's the only shit that's here. Occasional
Well.
wildlife comes in from the forest, so try our best.
Well, at least you're honest.
You just get here?
Yeah, last night.
Sorry to hear.
I appreciate
What'd
the
you-
condolences, I suppose.
When'd you come from?
You asked me when?
Yeah.
Didn't realize that was non-standard here.
Oh yeah, no. Everyone comes from different times.
Huh. I don't
It's been so long. I don't even fucking remember when I was from.
I'll be quite honest, I don't I don't know when is now if not the now I know, so I couldn't really say. I don't know. When is now here?
That's a good fucking question. I couldn't tell you. I wasn't here when this place originally got put on. I've been here for like a couple months. I barely know when this place is.
Well, then you've got about a couple of months on me.
That's true.
Yeah. Feels like later. Feels like I'm from later than this. I would think.
Kind of like looks you up and down and is just like, yeah, probably.
All this just feels like a step backward. But, play the cards you're dealt.
Guess so. You can tell he's like, at this point he's kind of like, he is not fully waking up, so he's like just making small talk, and it's just like, yeah, sure,
Let the
but
conversation die.
Yeah. Eventually, the line kind of moves gradually, but eventually you do kind of are able to get this, like, what looks to be kind of porridge kind of meal with like a side of eggs and what looks to be relatively clean water that you're able to take from the tavern as you kind of step out, and probably at this point is when like Strahd would come walking up. Who all would be with Strahd? Would like be going with like the next round of breakfast?
It would be Raz. Would definitely be with Strahd walking in.
If I'm not too caught up using my familiar to look for stuff, I would also go.
I would say this is probably happening during that time.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so Raz and Strahd both kind of pass you as they go to get breakfast.
Morning, gentlemen.
Oh, there you are, little man. It's good to see you. How are you doing this morning?
Well, the lion's weight wasn't too bad, but jury's still out on whether the food's worth getting.
Well, I actually can't even believe you're eating in this establishment. A braver man than I, that's for sure.
I've had worse.
Yes, I can tell. Well then.
What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, I can grab a table if you want.
That would be great. Strahd is gonna get in line.
I suppose. As
So
I
you
kind of
wanna get
look
your
the
food.
I kind of look the place up and down and around, kind of do a little like a little frown, kind of like a not the word wouldn't be smirk, but like the reverse of a smirk, like the antithesis of a smirk. Like I look extremely
A
disappointed.
sneer.
Yeah, I look very disappointed in this place as I kind of look it around.
Well, from what I
Yuck.
gather, it's this or the woods. So I'll find a table. I ain't waiting for you guys, but I'll still be sitting there at least while you guys get your food. I gotta eat though. Tummies are rumbling.
Well, off we go then, I suppose. I
Yep.
kind of mean mug the place a little bit more, look towards the bartender.
I'll just find a table with at least 2 other chairs and take a seat and start eating. Egg.
All right. You do kind of like it. You see that not many people are like taking their food and sitting somewhere in the tavern. You see that they're all kind of like taking their food back to their respective housing, whether they don't like the tavern or they prefer the solitude of their own home, you can't say. But there are still a few people kind of like dotting the area. You see the Vishtani as well. You could see that the man that Zatsi was talking to previously is also kind of sitting at his own table with another woman that's sitting right beside him. And then in the booth, there seems to just be this sort of stout kind of gnomish figure that's kind of like fiddling with something in his hands. He's just like, but he seems kind of like stressed about it. But you are able to like find a seating, a sit-down area.
Alright. Haven't had a minute to myself in a little while. I think I'm gonna just try to enjoy it.
Okay.
I sit up on my staff. I don't even let my ass touch these seats.
Well, you
Too
gotta
much
wait
description.
in line for the breakfast. So while you're doing that,
Prestidigitation.
Oh yeah, y'all can wait in line for. I'm not gonna eat here. I'm not eating the food. Yeah, for sure.
Strahd is going to see you not eating and just say, "You said it yourself. Food is necessary. I have a feeling it's either this or nothing."
Yes, I also think cleanliness is necessary, and I can tell that the owners of this establishment do not. So
I'll tell
I'm
you,
sure
it's probably a lot more cleanly than the wolves we killed last night.
Fine. What are these eggs? I've never heard of an egg before.
The hell are the dwarves eating?
You cannot.
I would assume not
Rock.
eggs.
Just rocks.
no.
Just rocks.
There are a lot of subterranean game that you would be like feasting on, but
Yeah, I would
nothing
assume not
like-
eggs.
Do you just eat like create
They're like
food and water
lizard eggs?
food,
This may be different.
like exclusively
like
spell produced?
I suppose
Like,
as I ventured deeper into the mines, I did rely more and more on magical beans or magical means to sustain.
magic beans.
Magic beans.
Not magical
to
beans.
sustain
No,
myself.
First he was
No, I didn't mean.
No, it beans.
It's the dwarf version of fucking Goodberry.
Yeah, like it was just gonna say, like, yeah, I've just been basically just eating
Okay.
like
It's just
manifested
dusty
bullshit.
beans.
just magic beans, I guess.
At what point do you think does everybody else kind of begin to bleed out towards the tavern?
I don't really want to leave the house without other people. Like when there's all my guests gotta leave before I leave.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think after tending to the fire pit a bit more, I'm gonna eventually put my branch back in and have all my friends file their way back in there. Probably after putting some extra little small kindling bits in there, plus a few shed scales maybe.
I think you do wake up to just the small little, just the little wheezing as like the embers of the flame are slowly going out, but you're able to save it just in time.
No. I woke up on the hour every hour to maintain this. It is still very healthy.
Okay.
Brother,
Satsi
you're
just
rammed.
losing all of his wood, firewood.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
I got the system.
You can't do that. You're
A
REM
system of
sleep,
stealing his
dog. You
firewood.
need that.
All right, but you.
What the hell is a REM sleep? But yeah,
I feel
after
like
getting...
you should get a point of exhaustion for waking up
not
every
actually on the hour.
to...
Not actually every hour, but like
No, you have it wrong. You're not waking up to do it. You tend the fire in your sleep.
Sure, let's go with that. Not on the hour every hour, but enough to where it's a healthy flame throughout the night.
You're like snoring and a little bit of a breath weapon goes into the fire.
Yeah. There's a variety of ways I do that.
Alright. Well, you leave for the tavern.
Yeah.
Who else?
I am
kinda
going to
follows
ask if
them out at
anyone's
this
coming
point?
with.
Yeah, I think Cadmus, you would be done by this point as Chard kind of makes his way out.
Tarnik would follow Cadmus out.
Okay. So I think that's...
Yeah, here.
Yeah, that's everyone.
I hear there's some eggs or something
Somebody volunteer me to
going
leave.
on.
I'm squatting.
At least that's what the
I think we're waiting in line.
tool guy said.
All shit in your fucking house.
I think it gets to the point where you all show up early enough that you could just cut in line where Strahd and Raz are standing, and everyone just behind you kind of gives you a scowl.
The fuck are these guys? Who do you think they are?
I don't respond because I don't realize that they're mad at me, but there is a noticeably loud snap from my branch. From like a crackle.
Interesting.
So fire is just Chard's special interest.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I feel like I've made that pretty.
I don't know. I gave you that impression.
I've been laying that on pretty thick. Okay, but that's got a significant reason behind it. It's not.
Honestly, I'm just not picking that up.
He's a bit of a
I don't
bumpkin.
really
He
need
don't
to-
know the social stuff, like lines.
I don't really need to wait in a line. I already ate. So I'm gonna go sit with Ismark. And Irina, I assume.
Mhm. All right.
Where's Morwen in all this?
Morwen seems to have. Morwen and Stanimir seem to be kind of like keeping to their own wagon. Perhaps looking like you kind of pass them as you're making your way to the Blood on the Vine, and you can see they seem to be packing up some supplies, kind of trading it between the mercantile and their own wagon, and they seem to be packing up to make their own leave. But
Stay the night with us.
I
don't know why I thought that.
let me think about this. Say, Michael, odds or evens?
Oh boy.
Ooh, probably odds.
Okay.
Never tell me.
Oh.
So, before Zotzi, you make it over to speak with Ismark. Tex, you kind of you take this moment as Raz and Strahd are in the line and everyone else is still at home to kind of just take a moment of relaxation, kind of like indulge in what is edible in this meal. All the while, you can hear like the sort of clicking of gears from whatever contraption this gnomish character is kind of fiddling with in the at one of the tables, until eventually you kind of hear him go, I did it! Yes! Look! What? And just slams it, and you hear and see, and perhaps see him if you give him any attention.
I mean, yeah, if he starts shouting.
Looks around for the nearest person to show what he's done, and then sees you and slams the contraption onto the table. It's just like, look what I did! I did it! As you see you see what he's been working on, this little, what looks to be a small like contraption of gears and springs and all weird chaotic like metal work that forms a little like chicken that then begins to just like walk all the way across the table and then falls off the table as he just looks like, I did it! Look at it!
That's very nice.
Thank you. He just like goes over and picks it up. He's just like, I feel like I'm losing my mind, and I keep forgetting how to do these, but I did it. I did it. Yes.
Is that all it was supposed to do? Just what?
Well, yeah. It's rudimentary stuff, but like, I'm losing. I keep forgetting. But I did it. It's beautiful. It's small, and like, it's very simplistic, but I just.
Yeah, you did it, buddy. You did it.
Thank you. Name's Neb, by the way. It's just like all out of hand.
Tex. Shake
Nice
it
to meet you, Tex.
warily.
Yes.
Yeah, you do a lot of
Well,
tinkering.
Do I? Yes, I do. I do that. I think I did that for a while. I think it's I've been here for too long. You can see him like, the question seems to like rock his brain as he's like fidgeting. His hands are going ecstatic as he's just like, I think I did it. And you see like the stress is kind of getting to him as like his hands are shaking a lot, and the contraption falls out of his hands again. He's
Oh, yeah, dropped it,
yeah,
buddy.
no,
I think you dropped something.
And he's just like sets it on the table, and he takes a step back, and he's just like, sorry.
No, you did fine. It's fine. Relax.
Thank you. Sorry, my brain is. I've been losing my mind because I keep forgetting who I am, and I've forgotten who I am, but I know things. I know things. I know that. He points at the chicken, and he's like, I know that. I know my name.
Alright, well, some people ain't got any more than that.
That's true. That's all I got. But yeah. Anyways, you see his like his joy seems to have sort of melted away, and he kind of like grabs the contraption. He's like, thanks, sorry for doing that, and he just like walks back over to his table, just begins to fidget with it again.
People here, just fucking depressing. Kind of soured the meal a little bit. Shit, man. I just feel bad for that whole thing.
Alright, Well, you continue to indulge, and then about like a half hour later, Zotzi, you kind of pass through the line and make your way inside, where you can see Ismark and Irina are kind of sitting with their own food, and as they're kind of just like conversing with each other, and see you come in and just kind of like silently watch you approach.
Yeah, I'll approach. Good morning.
Morning.
The group is grabbing breakfast, but they'll be in here shortly.
So this one talking with Neb. Just points over to Tex.
Was he doing all right? I know he's going through
Tex.
some. Neb.
Oh, Neb is Neb. He's you got a chicken at work, but that's about it.
That's great. Great news. I have the.
I think so. I think at that point, Zot, you kind of like while you're talking about Neb, you kind of take a glance back over to both Tex and Neb, but you saw him walking in, but then as you turn around and see him, you see his face seems to have paled as he is staring directly at you with a smile. And Spencer, you can go ahead and take over Neb for now.
God damn it!
God damn it!
I immediately, as you were talking about Neb, I'm like, this guy is one of my patients. I've been giving him brain teasers.
I'll say go ahead and make a history check if you want. Like I'll about Neb if you want to.
Oh sure. Oof. Great.
So Neb seems to be one of those people that has been here, is old. There you know that there are like very little people that are like old enough to have been around before Barovia was brought to this domain of dread. But Neb seems to be kind of in the middle, where he's been here for so long, but he was not here when it originally started. And not much is actually known about Neb. He kind of just like is treated as like the hermit of the place, and occasionally you can see that whatever life he had before seems to be related to some sort of artifice, as he kind of he builds these contraptions with what little like scrap and metalwork he can actually get his hands on, trying to kind of grasp at what little memory he has left. But he doesn't actually see you as like as him being a patient, unless you would force that upon him, being like, no, I'm helping you with this. But he's kind of just like, no, I'm fine. I just need to remember. I just need to remember who I am.
Just do some of these puzzles. I show him like a book of Sudoku.
You just give him like an infinity cube, and he just goes like, oh. But now you can see that Neb seems to be possessed by whatever the fuck he haunts your dreams now and your living day.
Hi, it's good to be back.
All right.
Tex, you also see this as he is saying this from in between you and Zotzi, or like you're at a table that's in between Zotzi and where Neb was sitting at.
I don't like the body snatcher, man.
There's nothing. I don't think there's much snatching going on.
It feels snatching. I just talked to this guy, and now
Yeah.
this is
I don't think snatchy is the right word, but something akin to
Neb's been
snatch.
snatched.
You
Like-
you watch you watch as Neb, still holding the chicken, like goes and like gets some stretches, like he just got out of bed. Looks at the chicken with an open palm and then just chucks it over his back.
Damn.
Damn it.
Yeah, I just.
Oh damn.
The thing like is so fragile that like he tosses it but behind him and it just falls into a clatter of screws and gears on the wall.
Steven, I think we have to kill this guy.
Tex is gonna see this and then get up and go over to the pile and try to find like the head.
Okay.
I think my defense of this person actually maybe being everyone they inhabit is that's a bit more flimsy now, given that he just destroyed his current prized possession.
Yeah, Tex low key, like he's been a monster hunter for the better part of his entire life. He is itching for an opportunity to put a bullet in this thing in a way that would actually hurt it and not just kill some innocent person.
Don't
Go
worry,
ahead and make an
Neb's
investigation
fine.
check for that chicken.
Happily.
Can we say that as the chicken explodes on the ground, a non-functional piece of the gadget would be it crowing, and that as it slams, you hear it go off.
Aww.
Oh, all right. Yeah. On an 11, you do find like the little. You find the little contraption of that was the head, and you can see that it kind of almost perfectly like fell off with the rest of the body, so it's mostly intact. Just a couple like dents.
It just fell off mid-flight.
I think Tex is gonna try to scoop up like the little pieces and try to like put them in his pocket. He doesn't think he's gonna be able to put any of it back together. It's like way above his head, but fuck, he just feels really bad for this poor gnome. He's like, man, he put so much into this thing, and I don't know, but it just feels wrong to just let it be like that, man.
I think upon the chicken scattering across the wall, Ismark and Irina both kind of like look in confusion and then just like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, they were fucking
Have
rocking
we
the wall.
discussed the possession? The entity?
The what?
So, the thing that is in Neb at the moment, as far as I'm concerned, it is Neb at this point. That's how it has described itself.
What? Ismark
It's been
kind of just
following-
like is like so perplexed, and then you see Irina kind of just like pulls out a sword and just like stabs. Is kind of just like resting on it as it's stabbed in the side. It's just like,
I'll come
What?
sit at their table.
It's been. Hello, Neb. It's been.
like Irina, like you see this like dark-skinned woman with like brown hair that like falls to one side, adorned in like let me see what this is. She seems adorned in some sort of like elegant armor and like red colored clothing underneath, with this sword. As she kind of just like rests on it and just like looks at you with like infernal daggers in your eye at you, and but meanwhile Ismark is kind of just confused and just looking for Adzatsi for answers. Like, what?
So far,
Irina, put down the sword.
entity- So far, the entity has been helpful. It's been following the most recent party that came in.
Uh-huh. Okay. Not shady at all. Put the fucking sword down. And Irina just like, it's down. Just points to it, stabbed into the ground.
I would
I
prefer
reach
you
across
not.
the table. Hi, I'm Neb.
Yeah, we knew who that was.
Who it was.
Sorry, I've been having memory issues as of late.
She's just
Let's
staring
not
at you
pretend
and
that
looks to and like doesn't even look to you as she speaks to Ismark. So can we kill this thing if it's in Neb? Just-
I think it would just kill Neb.
fuck.
It's also puppeted a corpse, so I don't know if killing would do much.
I've not puppeted anything, and my name is Neb. Thank you very much.
Col- you see Colian's like face drains and he's like, not this motherfucker better not have touched my Colian.
No, not Colian.
Okay, so I'm assuming Dalvin. All right, great. So hi, you just like looks to you with like just looks to Neb. It's just like hi, you.
Hands still
why?
out.
Ugh. And he just like gives like a kind of like a groan and then just like shakes your hand. Just like, how can I help you, Neb?
Well, I was just here to say it was Ozzy.
Okay.
Ignore
Looks to Zatsi slowly. He's here to sit with you, I guess.
There were, everyone should have sat down by now. Great.
I think at this point
We can
Strahd
discuss.
is out. Strahd and Raz are out of line, but
Okay.
but everyone else is still kind of in the back.
Strahd would have probably gone to. Strahd probably would have gone to that table with Zodzi.
Yeah, if I would have
because
seen
he mentioned
everybody at
last
the
night.
table, I would have followed Strahd.
He mentioned last night that we should probably talk to Ismark.
Yes, I did.
So
I'm
we'll
further
probably
along
make
in
our way
line.
on. Make our
He's
way on
further
over
along
to
in
the table.
line. I gotta turn you up.
Hmm?
Speaking of Delvin, he is prepped for viewing. Is there an actual mortician, or is that kind of my job too?
There's not really the need for a mortician. They kind of just like, all right, into the ground you go. It just
That's
happens. It just happens so frequently that like everyone's kind of just numb to it and doesn't really care about sentiment unless you really knew the person. And Dalvin was one of those people that kind of just like, he came alone, he didn't really make friends, and he's dead now.
I thought he was like a council member. Okay.
Like he was friends with Kolyan, but
Mhm.
like not really much anyone else.
I got you. Well, Dalvin is ready for burial.
Alright, well that's good. We can probably hold funeral processions later today. Don't know if anyone much is gonna show, but it'll be nice anyways. I'll let Donovich know that that's gonna happen. As you know, Donovich is the priest who runs the church and the cemetery.
Perfect. Break that down.
So, he like looks to Strahd. You said you were there, yeah. He says.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
would
kind of
also
looks
welcome-
to the group in general. Which, by the way, Tex, would you have like come over to this table? Seen
Yeah, he
everyone
went
there?
back to his. He
Okay.
gathered his things and then went back to breakfast. He's just like eyeing Neb. Doesn't want to be particularly close to him.
Fair enough. He kind of looks to you all in general. It just kind of like offers a hand. It's just like, I'm Ismark Kolyanovich. I'm the burgomaster here. He kind of just offers a hand. Just shakes whoever will offer there.
Yeah, Strahd will shake his hand.
Oh,
Very
what
firm,
ma-
calloused shake.
You're a what master?
Burgomaster. I run the place.
So you're like leader, I guess. Yeah.
So it's because of you
Yeah.
that this place is so disgusting.
Kind of just like eyes Nazi and just like, yeah, I'm the leader, yeah. What did you say, Raz?
Oh. So it's because of you that this place is so filthy. I see.
You really need to stop saying that.
Sure.
You know, I've known you for about a day, and you keep calling things disgusting when they just kind of aren't.
Yeah, this guy's,
Like,
this guy's a
I mean,
bad
I don't
person.
really
He's gonna be a party.
I don't really take care of the sanitary needs of a tavern, but
I met
Eric's
you
been
next
doing
to a
fine.
half-rotted dead body, and you killed a wolf right in front of me. That's about as unsanitary as it gets around here, it seems.
Did I kill the wolf? I
Did
don't
you kill a
remember
wolf?
You
I
chased
wanna
off
say-
one of them.
I want to
You-
say the
you got-
wolves
you
like
hit one of them
oh yeah,
successfully
one
with a
wolf.
spell.
One wolf did. Yeah, one wolf did. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right.
But all the other ones didn't.
So did you
would
actually kill a
probably-
wolf yourself?
I think I killed one of the small ones, and then the other big one ran away. But I would definitely ask if. So, are you the one who wrote that mysterious letter?
Flat
No,
out
that
ignoring
was
me.
that. Can I see
I
that
know
letter, by
that.
the way?
I know that, but that's what I would ask.
Yeah, Strahd would hand over the letter.
He kind of like takes it
So,
and flips
as
it
a-
over,
yes, I'm-
unfolds it, kind of
He
like
knows.
looks, he's just like looks to Zotzi for a second, just looks back down. Well, folds it back up. So, the answer to that question is not really that helpful. Dalvin was sent out with his own letter, basically a get out of Dodge letter, to be put at the front gates of Barovia to make sure nobody would come in. This letter is not only not that, but the handwriting's off. Tosses it across the table. This isn't my father's handwriting. My father, the former burgomaster, is the one that initially wrote Dalvin's letter.
Colian, right?
Colin Indirovich, yes.
Oh, well. What do you mean it's off?
It's not my father's handwriting.
Well, have you ever seen it before? We've been trying to
Seen what
make
before.
the
letter?
handwriting. Yeah, like
No,
have you ever
yes,
seen
I've seen
this?
my own father's. I've seen my father's
No,
handwriting before. Yes.
Like this, have you seen this handwriting before on this letter
no,
that you're
I
saying
have not
is?
seen. It looks like someone tried to mimic my father's handwriting, but there's too many imperfections. It's off.
Do you know of any enemies that your father may have had? I mean, this place is not
It's
deprived
fucking
of those,
Barovia.
but yeah, I was gonna say, do you know of anything? If anyone's specific, they might have.
You want his number one enemy? He's right up there, and points off in the Zotzi, you know where he points, but to everyone else, he kind of just points off to a random direction, supposedly outside of the tavern.
A
Well,
spider
he's
in
got
the
a problem
corner.
with the cardinal direction.
No, he's got a problem with who's in that direction. How much
There's
do
a-
you
there's a
tell
lot
him,
of
Zotzi?
Asshole.
I don't know about you, but I think there's a lot of people in that direction. That's a lot of mortal enemies.
All right. Do you guys
I
want a
didn't-
tour?
That would be great.
I'd be happy
The
to
lay of the land.
walk around.
if you will.
I'd like it to.
Sure. Irina, could you do that real quick? I need to talk to Zotzi for a bit more. And Irina just kind of looks and says, okay, sure. And just kind of stands up from where she's sitting, sheaths her this like unwieldy, what looks to be an unwieldy longsword to her, just sheaths it behind her, and then just like, come on, and just begins walking out the door.
Alright.
Strahd will just ask Zotzi and fucking other guy
Ismark.
in the Ismark, will you be here when we return?
Probably. I was just planning to talk to him for a second, and then we can probably find you all.
Good, I have questions to ask when we return.
Kind of gives a nod.
Yeah, then Strahd will go join the tour.
You
Almost
all
immediately as the tour
Like, you just
starts.
got to the front of the to the counter.
I got it. It'll be fine. We're good.
Okay.
As soon as the tour starts, I immediately go into a whistle, but given I have the lack of lips that lizards have, it's just like a...
Unfortunately, whatever you were saying got cut out.
Unfortunately.
It's like it's like in Baldur's Gate when you ask for like the the Dragonborn throat song. It's just like
Oh, no, I was more going along the lines of attempting to whistle, but doesn't have enough lip to whistle.
Kind of blowing.
But really,
So it's just like aggressive blowing in a half tune.
Aggressive blowing, my favorite.
Shut up.
I can't believe Shard is British.
God damn it.
not the aggressive blowing.
All right, so you all go on your tour as Ismar kind of just looks to Zotzi, watching them all leave, and she's like, "What do you make of these people?"
They're interesting.
Okay, that's good.
Not the
Interesting is good, or in the good or a bad way.
Good mostly, I'd say. They're not the typical sort that get lost here. Some of them came here willingly.
Oh, they followed the letter?
Yes, that was the main the original trio. I think you met.
Would
Then
Strahd
the
have
rest.
taken back the letter, or would it still be kind of just on the table?
If it was handed back to him, yeah.
Yeah, he kind of just kind of tossed it lightly across the table.
If he wasn't specifically holding it, Strahd would have taken back the letter before he went.
Okay, so he kind of just like thinks about it. He's like, so. Look, I can try as much as I can be to not to run this place, but there's one thing that's going to be a constant, regardless of how well or shit I do, and that's Irina cannot stay here. She can't stay here. Nothing we have done has prevented any of Strahd's efforts to get to her. And this is the last one. It's a one and done.
What do you suggest?
I need you to I need you to take her to Vallaki.
Could I get a history on Vallaki?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Okay. So this seems kind of accurate because you have been in Barovia for pretty much your entire time here. Everything you've heard of Vallaki has been from outward, like, knowledge of people coming into the city from Vallaki. but to sum it up, Vallaki is just one of the big cities. There's like 3 main settlements outside of there's Barovia, there's Vallaki, and then there's Kreshk. Vallaki is you actually have access to the map, and which is on it, but I will give you I will let everybody see this map real quick, as Colian would also pull out a copy of the map as he like tells you this, and he rolls out this this kind of tattered parchment of the map of Barovia, which you know to have been made through the combined efforts of cartographers from the 3 cities of Kreshk, Vallaki, and Barovia. As he kind of like looks, he says, it's a stretch because of the trip, but if we can at least get her out of Barovia, it's going to solve for time. Because he knows she's here in Barovia. But if we move her to Vallaki, it's going to take him longer to find out where she is. It's a trek. It's certainly a journey, but if done correctly, it could be about a day's time of travel.
Sounds beneficial.
Do we
How
think
many-
the plan is from
How many
there?
days would that buy us exactly?
Raz, you are not there. You are on the toilet right now.
Sorry, yeah. I'm just thinking out loud, my bad.
No worries.
What exactly is the plan from there?
We got. I don't know. I'm trying to make this shit up as I go. All I know right now is Barovia is not a good place for her to be right now. Ravenloft is right fucking there. It like points in the same direction. Ravenloft is right fucking there. He built that castle directly to be this close to Barovia for a reason. Not specifically for Irina, but like the whole point was to be this oppressive thing right there. And we can't have her this close. Now the trail, you gotta like points to the map. Now the trail leads through the mountains of Ravenloft, but that route Ravenloft is in. But if you can get through it during the day, and at least get through the mountain pass, there he points down to a tower that you can see it's marked on the map. There's no label for it, but there is just a labeling for a tower right here. As he says, if you can at least get to the tower, there we go. If you can at least get to the tower here, then you should be able to at least hold off here, and then make the rest of the trek to Vallaki the next day.
It'd work.
Vallaki
That's
is
what you-
bigger, it's more defended, it's farther away from Ravenloft, it's all the things that we need in order to make sure that Irina doesn't get fucking... kind of just like buries his face in his hands.
What were Irina's thoughts on this?
She thinks it's a good temporary strategy. She is willing to make the trek. She believes I'm going with her. But I can't. I can't just leave Barovia. But that's the only reason that she's agreed to this so far, is that she thinks that I'm going with her. I don't know how much you trust those other people with you, but they seem, I don't know, you got two bugbears of fucking
Racist.
whatever that other guy was. You got, I don't really trust the ghost, but
It's
You seem
more of
like
a
you got
celestial than an undead, but they
that's good.
seem to hold their own. I'm not worried about the track as much as I would be in other cases. I won't be pulling Irina against her will. I'm glad that you are staying here to keep charge of this village. They deserve that.
I'll try to talk to her ahead of time, just to, because I hope she can I'll try to talk to her ahead of time, so that way we don't have to worry about you dragging her. We're also pretty low on resources, but so you might have to go on foot, but there might be the option for a wagon. I'll have to look around, but
That'd be great.
actually, you came here with Stanimir, right?
Yes, if they're traveling the same way, I can ask.
Okay.
They have children. It was a little crowded.
Okay.
Kids.
Well, they're also Vishtani, so I don't know how good of an idea that is. But we'll see. I'll see if I can pull anyone, if I can do literally any other alternative. But okay.
Leave tomorrow morning, I assume.
I mean, you can leave tomorrow morning. You can leave. There's probably enough light in the day for today, if you absolutely
I
want.
mean, if that works,
Yeah, I think so. You can tell, it's like 8, 9 in the morning at this point. He's kind of just like, I think there's enough daylight for you to. It's a rush ask, but but the sooner the better to get to make sure that this doesn't come back for his third course just a little too early.
I'll do what I can.
I thank you for this.
Of course.
What was his name? Strahd needs to.
Strahd.
wanted to talk to me.
Yes, him and his party. I think one of them is still waiting for breakfast.
I
Which
think I think if I see the group right going off with Irina, I would cut whatever is left of the line, grab some food, stuff it in my mouth, and then head over to intercept and talk to Irina.
You gotta get like you gotta hear
Often
like
you're
the
farther.
little like distant hey, what the fuck from everyone else, and then just
Fuck off.
I'm just imagining like the monster
Your
house.
arms
dude
are long
that
enough, you just
sprints
reach
back, eats
around,
the thing,
like-
and then runs out.
reach over top of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just reach around 2 people, grab the food in front of them, and then just fuck off.
Yeah.
Just like half a
Unreal.
plate of beans and burnt toast.
Once again, I have to generate a burp.
You generating?
No, I didn't do it. I burped as I introduced myself. Wait.
Don't introduce
So
myself.
lame.
I should clarify.
Wait,
Are you
Sanchez?
doing this when Irina takes everyone on the tour, or are you doing this when you
Yes.
see? Okay, just clarify.
When I see people I know leaving with a lady, I assume it's Irina.
Yeah.
And I go up. Lady.
So you sprint
Irina.
up, actively burping.
Yes, I'm licking my fingers from the food I ate.
Scrambled egg in the beer.
Scrambled egg in the beard. You know.
Yeah.
Lady Irina, I presume. My name is Cadmus Semeli, Reveler of the Church of St. Dionysius, a subsidiary church of the Church of Ilmater. We received a letter from your father, I think, your father, asking for assistance. Now, I do understand that it is a false letter, but regardless, it requested your assistance in I believe it was an illness or a danger in your part. Good to meet you. And I hold up my hand.
She's kind of like caught off guard by like the sheer amount of information that you've just given her, as she's just like, great, thanks for the help. And she's just like, takes the hand.
Shakes it, heartily. Not like heavy, but like a vigorous shake. So, from what I know, you were bitten twice.
Oh, is that what? Okay.
Okay, so
Yes.
have you been in any way magically inspected for your health by diseases or magical effects or anything of the like?
Yes. Strahd has been helping, or Zatsi has been helping with making sure that I've been fine. Nothing seems to have taken hold of me yet, but I've been told again and again and again that the third time's the charm.
Was there was no disease detected or a magical effect on you? It was just.
No.
May I attempt something as a preventative measure? If there is something that we cannot detect, perhaps it could remove it. It would be harmless to you if nothing happened.
Sure.
And I will. May I see your hand once more?
Kind of just like,
Ayo.
nervously offers it to you.
I'll just gently hold it, and I'll do 5 points of lay on hands to remove one disease, if that exists.
Okay. You kind of go ahead and make an Arcana check, or I'll say you can make it either Arcana or Medicine.
Okay, are any of those good? Let's look. Oh, medicine's actually kind of fire.
Medicine is wisdom, so.
Okay. Medicine. 18.
Okay, 18. You can kind of tell that, like, as you lay on hands and the light kind of wafts onto her own hand, it doesn't seem to do anything because there's nothing really there to do. Like, she doesn't have any hit points missing. She doesn't seem to have any disease that gets cured.
Well, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I wasn't able to cure anything or detect any form of disease or malice that is within my power to prevent upon you. Regardless, formally, as a representative of the Church of Ilmater, I offer you my protection and the protection of my brothers in arms. Is Strahd there, or is he waiting at the...
Yeah, Strahd is also...
Yeah.
Strahd and Darnik, who is in line waiting for food. Though we may have come here under lies and suspicion and horrible, bad stuff that probably gets us wrapped up in schemes. We are now stuck here, and as such, I would like to offer our services in assisting you in your endeavors.
Okay.
Jesus Christ,
Cool.
dude.
Oh. That's all. I just needed to say hi.
Yeah, no, of course. Thank you.
Mhm.
So, Tor, she like looks to everyone else as she's just like leads everybody on, and during the sort of time that Zatsi is speaking with Ismark, you kind of get a layout of the land, most of which is just basic housing. I don't think she would. She kind of reintroduces you all to Bildreth's Mercantile, which is this one right here. And then
One of those shoppy dolls.
there is the church and the cemetery that's built along it up here. And then there, and I think she'll just like take you all like, you kind of get walked down like probably the main road here, just kind of walking down, kind of getting the layout of the land, and then you kind of follow up this way, and the only notable kind of building that seems to be here as you kind of walk up this road is one that has been burnt to the ground. It seems to be not a recent like thing that has happened. It is this one right here. But the building seems to have crumbled into pieces, and it's just ash and soot all over the place in a large square pile. You can see that the workings of like the floor area, the base floor that are still here. Strahd, you would have seen that the two children that you had seen were standing about right where this building was. Like they were standing out in the middle of the road, but like right where this house is. And she kind of just like she just kind of says like, don't worry about this one. This one is kind of a little cursed, but not much happens here. Happens there.
Explain.
Oh, this.
Yeah, I'm very curious as to what caused this.
We call this house the death house, just because whenever we try to fix it and like put someone else in it, it always seems to burn to the ground before we can actually put someone in there to live in. No one really knows why like the fire actually starts, but it just does, and then.
Has anyone else seen children around here?
There's plenty of children that are here, unfortunately.
Do you plan on rebuilding it again anytime soon?
No, we stopped trying to repair this thing a couple years back.
So this isn't fresh, is it?
No.
What? Shame. Feel like I might have been able to glean something for you. But if it's all just dead coals, then there's not much I can do.
Yeah, that's. Sure. She kind of just like, yeah, well, that's it. What? Wait, what? It just thinks about what you said for just a second more, but then before she's like, anyways, we can keep going. And the rest of the tour is mostly just random housing, and Zatsi and Ismark both meet you all up here. Kind of catching up to you all as Ismark. Yeah, so Ismark and Zatsi eventually make it up to you all as Ismark kind of hails you down and he just says, so, who had, you wanted to talk to me? If he like points to Strahd.
Yes. How long has this city been here?
from what I've been told by like the really old people here, 400 years.
You just see like a small moment of confusion like go across his face. Hmm. What is the story of this place?
Can't say I'm too familiar with this place, at least before it was taken from to the Shadowfell. But from what I can pinpoint, this land was ruled by a Lord Strahd von Zarovich, who actually lives right up there. It just points over to what everyone at the table could glean as the direction he was pointing at previously, and you could see the day is still this sort of like groggy, like cloudy sky that kind of blocks out all the sunlight, but still has enough light to kind of give you the sense of day. Tucked away in the clouds, just barely visible by the base of it, is a castle that is this like dark and gothic looking castle built on a mountainside that is off to the northwest of the map. It is off the map, but it is still there. So he says,
I thought this place was fancy.
you think this place Strahd ruled this whole area, everything that is Barovia, the village and the region, before it was taken to the Shadowfell for some reason. The bulk of the 400 years was in this place. I can't say for certain how long it existed before it was brought to the Shadowfell, but 400 years is what I've been mostly told.
Oh, so he's an elf or something?
A vampire.
Can't imagine anyone else living that. Oh.
Yeah. That's
I can't
the
say I'm
letter that was
familiar.
given was talked about Irina being. Yeah, you actually don't know what a vampire is, but
Yeah, fully.
But he says the letter that was supposedly given to Strahd here, all of you, I guess, I don't know, was talked about how Irina was bitten twice, and she was bitten by Strahd himself.
That's a bit animalistic.
It is very animalistic. In fact, mostly everything that you will face here, mainly wolves, werewolves, many creatures of the night, other vampires even, are under the beck and whim of Lord Strahd.
Anyone perceptive enough to notice this would notice, like, the moment he said Strahd begins, like white knuckling the hilt of his whip on his side.
But they don't really come
I
out
think you
much of the
can-
day, which is why everyone's kind of more
So
outgoing.
they're a bit scared of light or something.
Yeah, that's one of the weaknesses. Is they sunlight, running water, a stake through the heart, and like clerics or holy powers that are good aligned specifically. Those
Burning
that like can produce
doesn't
holy
work?
water and stuff.
Can't just burn them?
I mean, you can burn them, but not with like. Oh, silver. That also works. Silver does. Technically, you can burn them. It just with
You need
silver,
a sort of
not with
holy-
actual fire.
You burn them with a metal.
Yeah, it's
You don't like, you heat up the silver and it can
the
burn
purity
them
of
specific.
it's the purity of the silver. You in order to make silver, you have to burn. You have to weed out all of the impurities of it in order to and this sort of purification of this metal is what gives it its power over like most like fey creatures, but like lycanthropes and vampires.
Hmm. Well, that kind of bites.
Irina, you said we had discussed that you wish to travel to. I can't remember the city's name now.
Velaki.
Velaki. You wish to travel to Velaki.
If that's what Mr. Burgomaster over here thinks is a good idea, then yeah. Kind of just gives him a little jab with the elbow.
If the rest of the group here wish to attend this journey, I know some of you have already come here with the sole regard of protecting Irina.
Oh yeah, this one swore an oath to me. He's coming with, I guess. He just points the cat.
Sure.
Yes.
I'll be there.
Yay. Gives a sarcastic yay to Neb.
Is it gonna be Neb or is that gonna be?
So how's Morwen doing right now, Neb?
Who? No, I'm kidding.
I
No, no, she's great. She's with her kids and her husband. She's having a lovely time.
Not you?
No, I'm Neb.
I take it back. Can we get rid of the ghost?
Mm.
Just looks to Colian. Not Colian.
Where?
Looks to Ismark.
Yeah,
Where's
what's
the ghost?
what
Again,
ghost?
more of a celestial being.
I
couldn't
don't.
give a shit.
I'm pretty sure that's just a gnome.
I'm a gnome named Neb.
Yeah.
Nebulin, if you want to be more specific.
Nebaloon.
I'm gonna call you
if
Neb.
you journey with us, can you make sure that you're home before you're somewhere else?
What? Hold on. Give me a minute.
Defeats the purpose of traveling, but
No, I understand what you said. It's just very funny. You have to decode it.
I appreciate your concern for me, but I go where I please.
On that topic, I think we might need to have another person follow us, just so you know. If Neb decides he doesn't want to be Neb anymore, he also doesn't
you need
become
a spare host
any of me, or
for the thing.
I'm sure we'll find. plenty
I'm more
of
just
hosts.
thinking, I don't think you want to be Irina, nor do I want him to be me. Like, we're friendly, but
Yes.
I would
I don't know.
never. I'm here to
Well-
witness your story.
yeah, and you seem to be very wishy-washy on, who you want to be while you're witnessing it.
Well, yeah, but
And-
witnessing and being part of are two different things.
Oh, so you won't be Irina even though she's not, like, a part of our little gang we got going on here.
She's a part of the
I
story.
feel like I am a part of the gang. No, you're all.
Like the
Already
people who
told
got
us
here
from
and
the
met
group.
Neb.
This
We
is
met
what you
Neb.
feel, Char.
Yeah.
Char,
Sorry,
do the
I did
heel.
not. I didn't.
Okay, Ismark kind of just
Yeah, I
like
didn't-
claps his hands and is like, "All right, we're not bringing spare bodies for the ghost, okay? If it's gonna
There's a
keep with the
ghost?
party, it'll stay with Neb."
More
I
or
don't
less,
know.
I mean, they're just people. I wasn't suggesting bodies. Just actually,
Whatever it is can possess bodies. We've seen it do it before.
yeah. I guess it wouldn't have to be a
I
living
don't want to
person.
be cruel,
Who
but
cares?
fucking bring Dalvin then.
That is. Yeah, that's
No,
a little dark.
that's
Yeah,
an
I think
idea.
about it.
That
You don't need
Yeah,
to.
you need
why-
like a
I
you
don't
need like
think
a
we need
base.
to worry about this.
You need like a base skin, bro.
This is
Okay.
not
I'm
a
not
concern
fucking
of yours.
worrying about it.
Like a
Are you guys?
I feel like
You
we're.
need a base
Neb,
skin.
Neb just doing the bot.
I just feel like we're going way too far into this.
Look. Okay,
Absolutely
Yeah.
unnecessary.
This is a living person, right?
I need your help keeping my sister out of harm's way of Strahd. He's
I'm all
up
for
there,
that.
and if he gets to Irina a second time,
A third?
Third time.
a third time, she might shut the fuck up. she might.
It's all right. I get the numbers confused every now and again too.
She might. Don't patronize me. She might.
What?
She might she might die. Okay?
Yeah,
She might die.
I'm all for keeping
So-
your sister alive, friend.
I need you all to help me take her to Vallaki. It's another city here in Barovia. Not the village Barovia, out the region Barovia.
Thank you for
It's-
clarifying.
you take
I
you
was
through-
gonna ask.
You're welcome. You take it through the mountain. If you go through the mountain pass, you'll be able to make it to Vallaki. You should be able to make it to Vallaki. There's a clear path that goes straight through the mountains. If you aren't able to get to Vallaki in time, there is an old abandoned tower that should be perfect use for a small encampment that you can use. The vampire, by the way, vampires cannot come into your home unless you give them allowance. They have to be let in. So as long as
So is a vampire like a social
I
thing?
stay in a cave.
Like they're not allowed
Does that make the cave
to?
my home?
They don't
Or do I
allow
like a bear
themselves
first?
to.
they're just not allowed
The tower
into.
will have to do it.
They're just
Not
not
allowed
allowed into your home unless you
Yeah.
say so.
Supernatural entities are
Like,
bound
is
by
it
the
a home?
rules.
What a strange
Yeah, what the
creature.
fuck is a home?
What's
Oh,
your
They also don't like-
okay.
A home in a tower.
Sounds quite foolish
I
for a
know.
creature so powerful to have such a rudimentary stipulation against its.
Yeah, how
Yeah, we'll go.
What
for
how,
it.
no,
how does he
that's
rule
clouds,
over
yeah, like-
anyone
always-
if you
there
can
are
I
just
don't
always
know
have
how
powers.
this shit works. I'm just
Okay.
here.
Like,
It's
does a
important to
tent
remember
count
that
as a
they
house?
also don't like garlic.
We
What?
did learn that he's allowed
I
in the
didn't know
hospital.
that.
now.
Did you tell anybody else about the plans to?
It's a preference.
That we're doing.
It sounds like a lot of this is just preferences. Like he's a shut-in.
No, it's hard rules. The garlic thing's a preference.
What was the
Gotcha.
thing you said?
Well, he's
Uh,
a little
points to
allergic.
cat.
How does he
It's
feel
a-
about onions?
So you said that we go through a specific
not
path,
sure.
straight shot. Does anybody know? Have you told anybody else? Have you had the conversation with an earshot? People
No.
who might know, because
I mean, we're
That
fucking
sounds like a
shouting
very,
in the middle of the road here, but no, we have not been.
ambush heavy. Yeah,
No.
it feels
I
like.
mean, now that Ned
straight
knows
shot,
it, I
they knew
think
where we're
anyone
going, they'd be
technically
there.
knows it.
uh,
Sorry.
We will be passing by the castle.
Do you have a map we can
You'll-
use? It is
you'll
not
pull out the
wise
map
to
and give it
travel
to
in
me.
unknown lands.
We have a map.
Straff
that's
having
what I'm
asked
saying,
for
it's
it,
good.
he will hand the map over to Straff.
Strahd will like unfurl it and look over it for a bit. Does this look familiar, like topologically to me? Not necessarily landmarks.
And Go ahead and make a nature check. And Tex, are you looking at the map?
What? What the number?
Okay. From what you can tell, you recognize the land. You've seen common Faerunian maps, so you kind of understand the layout of where Barovia was, and you can tell that this is almost like flipped. Like the map itself, the layout of the land and the map has kind of flipped, where the it's upside. Like if you were to look at the map of Faerun and try to put this map on it, you'd have to flip the Barovian map upside down in order for it to match.
Strahd will just say to the rest of the party, "It seems whatever magic affects this place has altered the geography of it as well. It's almost as though the entire thing was flipped."
Oh, is it? Compasses don't work here, so I didn't know.
Oh. So you just kind of have to navigate off of memory?
Yeah, we kind of just declared due north is up. He just points He just points to what is north on this map.
Is there no sun?
No, not really.
We
There's a
never fucking see
day.
the sun. It's
literally
daytime
just the
right
woods.
now, but it's always cloudy.
This is the worst place to live ever. You're in the middle of the woods and mountains, and there's a single source of water.
Man, you should move.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. It's almost like we're in a shitty place like the Shadowfell.
This place sucks.
I mean, it seems pretty
This place ought to have a
consistently
carnival.
neutral at worst.
I
Like,
gotta
the
say, I'm
wolves
a
are
fan of the
pretty bad,
ambiance.
but
You've been here a day.
yeah.
it seems like everyone here is experiencing like a considerable amount of pain and suffering just like existing. Like, so it seems like they've normalized it, but it is
I don't
very
know what-
abnormal.
I mean, it
Michael,
kind
are
of
you
looked
still
like
awake,
most
by
of
the
the
way?
people.
Like having to live in fear of like some monstrous
That's
creature
something.
coming in the middle of the night to take your sister. That's got to be a lot of anxiety that you got to deal with, you know? Like everybody's dealing with that though. Not just Irina. So everybody
that's-
here in Barovia is worried about, oh well, one night the most monstrous being you've ever met, we should go fucking kill this guy. Ah, that's me saying that.
That's oh,
That's
okay.
me saying that. Raz is not saying that. He would definitely not be that bold.
Hmm. Well,
Let's
I mean,
just
as
go
nice
kill
as
this
this place
vampire.
is, like, it's not. It's like neutrally okay. I'm good with leaving
It sounds like
with
we
you
need to
guys
leave.
whenever.
And
Anywhere
go
that's not just kind of here.
sounds like we need to leave and go and formulate a plan.
Sounds like we already have a plan.
Well, if your plan is to die miserably,
What they said that there's a tower that we can claim as our residence, and that makes us,
oh yeah.
for some reason,
He shows
immune
you, like,
to
points
this
the
guy.
map exactly where the tower
I
is.
thought he just can't walk into anybody's house, even if it's like a normal house.
No,
can
he
walk
can't.
He can walk into my place because it's a doctor.
I
You
thought you
still
lived.
gotta
I thought
welcome
you
him.
lived.
You still gotta like
Public
give
I
him
thought you lived at
entrance.
the. I thought you lived at the hospital. Doesn't that make it your house?
Yeah, but also anyone is welcome in any time because it's a doctor residence.
No,
We've
you
already
have to
tried this.
directly offer him entrance.
Oh, you're one of those. I thought I saw some sort of
There's a
mat
welcome
in
mat
front.
on his door.
Yeah. So
The-
written welcome also
Wipe
works
your
then.
wipe your shoes. It's written in the front of the fucking door.
All right, so are you guys gonna be able to do this or not?
I
So
mean,
we head to this-
able, that's neither here nor there.
I say
Willing,
we head to this
I
tower
am.
and go and find some shelter.
Preferably,
creature's
if you
keeps-
can make it to Velaki by the end of the day, that would be preferable. But
yeah, the
if you
tower's a
can't make
backup.
it, if you can't make it there in time, if you can, but can at least make it through the mountains, then you can stop at this old abandoned tower.
We should try to make it to the safe house.
Sounds good.
Or Baraki, the city.
Can we get a wagon?
Balaki is a city, yes.
Baraki, the city.
Yeah, we did just meet this guy. He's very nice. He's got a wagon. We met his wife.
I don't know if Sanamir is going to Valaki. I mean, you could certainly ask him.
I mean,
That's
his
true.
family seems pretty
We should
open to
probably ask.
just kind of moving around.
Well, the Vishani are kind of moving on their own accord, and I'm pretty sure he works with Bildrath a couple of times, mostly just bringing in supplies, but I'm not sure what he's planning on doing. You could certainly ask him.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we got feet.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, I don't know about Neb. You're a little.
Never has.
He is just a
got
gnome
feet.
with 2 working
You have
legs.
He's at least walking.
Sorry.
I don't know if he's got them issues, but
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've looked. Just
Well,
take off a shoe.
if you're going to leave, I don't know
Just
if
a
you're planning
single
to leave
boot.
now
Clockwork
or if you're
plus
planning
toe.
on...
I say we go while the sun is up. How?
Yeah, no,
actually,
absolutely.
will we be able to get there while the sun is still up? Because I think if we are
That's
on
the
the
question.
road while the sun is going down, that would be extremely dangerous. So maybe we wait.
It is
One
still
more
like 10
day?
in the morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's bright and early. Yeah, we should make our way out.
Okay. You guys,
say we-
if you need any
say we make this trek
supplies,
immediate.
Bildreth still. If you need any supplies, Irina showed you Bildreth's mercantile. Yes, that map is accurate. To the at least the distancing of the rulers. As he says, if you need any supplies, Bildreth has what little this place actually has for supplies. I'm gonna take Irina for a second, and we'll meet up with you in about like an hour.
All right. Before you go, is it all right if I go back to that burned down house before we leave? Like just.
Sure.
Then
Yeah,
I-
the death house. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm
you're
interested.
trying to get to it.
Well, yeah, but that's the tower.
Yeah.
I'll just be around there when we're all ready to head out.
It's 10 miles.
Okay. I mean, it's on the other side of the city. I'm gonna meet you all at the west
If we're
gate.
not
but-
stopped, we should go to Mike.
Well, I mean,
5 hours.
this city isn't exactly massive. It's just a very big place. I can walk.
Alright.
Sunset's quick though.
Let me just verify that.
How much money do I
You said each square was like 40 feet.
I have to see this over.
1,000 feet.
That's 1,000 feet going.
That was.
I guess that is pretty big. I will admit. But it's worth it for my special interests.
Okay. All right. So, Irina and Ismark. I keep wanting to call him Kolian. Irina and Ismark leave you all, and you all are given 1 hour of prep time before you all leave. He told you about Bildreth's mercantile, and there's other places if you want to go anywhere else, but. I know Chard is going back to the Death House. Where is everyone
Just
else
to
going?
have it on before we break up, I'm gonna cast Armor of. Oh no, it only lasts an hour, so I'm not gonna cast it right now.
Yeah, that lasts the prep time.
We won't be there within an hour. I forgot
I
it.
need to be
I'm not
suited
a.
up for the prep time.
Yeah, I'm not an actual warlock. Yeah, I forget sometimes. So I'll just. Is there anywhere I can go to try to get some armor?
Bildreth's.
Okay, I'm gonna head to Mildred's.
That's not what I. Okay.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said Bildreth.
Oh, I thought you said Mildriff.
It's okay. It happens.
But yes,
goddamn
I'm gonna
every
head.
time.
I'm gonna head. I'm gonna head there. I'm gonna head to Mildriff's.
This
That's
builder.
still not what I said.
Oh, builders,
Okay.
builders. Yes.
Where's everyone else going?
Strahd is probably following Chart to the house.
Okay.
I suppose I'll pack up some spell supplies.
I'm
My place of residence.
I'll probably hang out with Zatsi and then inquire about if there's the possibility of acquiring like a wagon or something. Even if it's not super far, getting like covered, right? Having an unknown, like 2 people outside and people in a wagon is a lot less conspicuous than like 9 combatants and a person of interest.
We've almost reached maximum party splitting.
I will say it's not super likely, but Ismark was trying to get a hold of one.
Okay.
I don't have one.
Putting down the different names for the markers. Okay.
I kind of came to the city and then just stayed here for a couple of years.
Iris, how long would it take on foot to get to where we're trying to go?
Go ahead and make a survival check. Because you saw the map, you saw how it, like, how the distance.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Sure.
Okay.
Go check to 6 hours.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Crit fail.
So,
I have proficiency in survival when he's with me. Can I give him advantage?
Sure.
Pog or Poggy? Survival? 17 plus 20.
Okay. So looking at it, it's only 10 miles. Longer depending on the trail you take. Theoretically, 10 miles is would be like an easy something like 5 hours. Maybe slightly longer on foot, but something that is definitely doable for a day's worth of travel.
Okay.
Okay.
Too long for me to be the horse. If we pushed it, we'd probably make it work.
Oh,
but
is that what you were
I don't
asking?
wanna- I was thinking about it, but I would have 5
You
hours.
have enough wild shapes that you could, like, probably
Honestly,
just
if we could get
doing
like,
it.
if we could get just a wagon, we have enough druids that we could just have enough horses to make it pretty far in 5 hours.
Just get in a wagon.
Tarnik, where are you heading off to for prep?
Tarnik is gonna go try and procure health potions.
Okay, so we'll probably go with Raz. I'm gonna say Tex just sticks around with you all until I hear back from Michael where he is.
You got raptured?
Michael, if you're alive, send a chat. Send a chat, please.
Michael!
Michael! Don't leave me here!
Sorry, I'm awake.
Oh,
awake.
there we go.
It worked!
Summoned
sorry,
from the
welcome
fucking
back.
depths.
Hold on. Alright, so you didn't miss much. There was just a small tour that was given by Irina. And then Ismark gave you all like the proposal that he wants you all to help Irina get to one of the other settlements here in Barovia called Valaki. He showed you all a map. If you want to make a nature check real quick, if you're taking a look at the map, you can. All right.
Not good.
I'll
the
try.
layout, you kind of get the like a sense of familiarity, but nothing you can really pinpoint off of with what the crude sketching of a map. Chard, you cannot.
Yeah.
This was specifically for people of a specific time. But
Oh, sorry. I did not hear that part. I thought it was just people.
well, I didn't specify that. That's why I gave specifically certain people that. But
Gotcha. My bad.
yes. All right. So with that said, you have an hour of prep time before you head out with everyone to the city of Valaki, and you have a bit of prep time. Do you want me to just make you a marker for that? So the big fucking Zotzi apothecary.
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
No, prep.
But yeah, Mike, you are free for an hour to do some prep time. Do some prep if you want. If you have anything you want to like buy, or
I think I'm all caught up.
I definitely want to go buy some medium armor if I have the opportunity. At Bildrifts with a B.
Yeah, it says it on there.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Bildrifts, and is he? I'll just walk in
sounds good.
and start perusing around.
So you are looking for armor. What
Yes.
armor specifically do you have a set of armor that you are trying to look for?
Like a set of decent looking medium armor that looks presentable. It looks up to my my standard, my par, if you will.
Let me see. Go ahead and roll me a d4.
A D4? Okay. A 2.
Okay. So you kind of look around in this place, trying to find what is like you're trying to find this medium armor that and looking around, you do kind of find a single chain shirt that seems to be available for its base price of 50 gold pieces. Just kind of like, it seems to be used. There's bits of like rust, but nothing that seems to negate any sort of any of its AC. It seems to be still rather functional, just old.
This outfit is quite tarnished, but reluctantly, I suppose it will do the job. As I grab it, I take it with me and I bring it up to the counter.
Okay. So you bring it up to Bildrith, and who is at the counter, and he kind of just looks at you as he just looks and saying, welcome, stranger. Looking to buy that armor?
Yes, I was. I was wondering if there was any way you could, I don't know, polish it up a bit. I'm willing to pay you for your time. I just, I feel a bit uncomfortable wearing armor of such indecadence, if you will. It's quite ugly.
Well, I mean, I can try to chip away at the rust, but you got 50
That
gold
would
pieces
be-
on you?
That would be most appreciated. Yes, I do. Here you are, my good sir. Take your time now.
You have 50 gold pieces?
I'm pretty sure. Didn't we start with gold?
Probably not 50.
Yeah, you start with your background's worth of gold.
I have. I don't know what that is actually. Is there
Your background is researcher?
well, I kind of whatever the closest to like a scholar would be, like somebody
well-
who does research and studies and things. Yes, but I didn't
Sage,
take
probably.
I didn't take like a background.
That's important, my guy.
apparently.
That's like you get proficiencies for that based on which background you choose.
Well, I don't think we discussed any background anything. It was more
I mean,
just
it's
about
up
the
to
race
you what
stuff
you,
that
I
we
think,
had discussed.
like, given
But any-
what your
I
backstory
get-
is, I'd say cloistered scholar also kind of works, or yes.
I guess
sage.
whatever would be. I guess whatever would be the closest to like a magic, like a magical scholar. Whatever the benefits of that would be.
You get 10 gold pieces.
Oh, then. You all wouldn't happen to have any gold lying around, would you?
You're asking me? Just
I would turn to. Oh, I guess it's just me and
I can text.
Tex and Tarnik.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Tex and Tarnik, you all wouldn't happen to have any spare gold.
Would not.
Not for you.
Then I guess I can't afford the armor.
Sorry to hear, friend. He takes it back and just puts it
let me
behind the
see.
counter.
I don't think I have any spells to like make somebody do something. I actually do have a lot of spells to make somebody do something.
What the fuck are we doing?
Um,
Immediately, it's
Instantly stealing from the shopkeeper.
what stealing is crazy. Making him think that he's giving it to me at a discount is a
That's
little bit more.
objectively stealing. It is not consensual whatsoever.
How short were you?
Yeah, how much gold
Okay,
did Ned
that
have?
does damage to him. I don't want to hurt the guy. I don't wanna do anything to hurt the guy. But I might do something to hurt the guy. Would me doing something to hurt this guy alert some sort of force against me? Or would I
No.
just be able to hurt this guy and take his stuff? Because it's like, it's Barovia, you know? Who's gonna
Uh-huh.
police
City
me?
Council.
The people who are struggling to
there.
survive? Like, I'm not
This
like...
motherfucker's gonna have a fucking shotgun under their under the
I'm not,
fucking
like,
desk.
I'm not like super opposed to like doing something magical to convince this guy. I just want to make sure.
I'll say
We
go ahead and
have
make a
to see how you-
perception check real quick.
Okay. Give
To
me one
answer your
second.
question.
Perception. Check.
Okay, so there's only one other person that seems to be in here other than you all, and he seems to be another worker here. But like, where Bildrith is kind of like, kind of older, but not so like lean and built, by any means. The guy that seems to be like acting like stocking shelves and making and kind of helping around as like a clerk, is just like he seems to be built like a soldier of some kind.
Bro, is a giga
Okay,
jack
give me 1
super
second.
lord.
Hold on. I'm going to use friends, and I'm going to ask him again. Are you sure you can't just lower the price for little old me? I've tried my best to make the fortune that you seem to require for your armor here, but it just hasn't worked out for me.
So this spell requires somatic and material components, according to
Yeah, so I'm gonna subtle
You put on
spell it.
makeup, I'm pretty sure.
I'm
For
gonna
the material
I
components.
can, if I use subtle spell, I can't just do it.
You can if you want, if you're
Subtle
gonna spell it.
Subtle spell, I don't think gets rid of material components.
No, it gets rid of it. I don't know what all it gets rid of, but it makes
subtle
it
spell
like,
just.
I think it just gets rid of. Yeah.
Verbal and semantic.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you'd still have to put on a small amount of makeup applied to the face as this spell is cast.
That is funny though. You like put on.
So then I would let
Tarnic
Tarnic and Tex take the floor, and then while they are talking, I'll step over to the side where he can't, like step like a little off to the side where he can't see me, and start applying my makeup. And from my little.
Tarnic and Tex, are you both buying anything?
Tex came to browse to see if there's anything worth getting, but so far he's not finding anything.
Okay, I will say
pretty well stocked.
For purposes of meta knowledge, and I've already broken this. I've already broken this, given that there's a 50 gold piece chain shirt here, but Bildrith has items from the adventuring gear table in the player's handbook, but only items with a price lower than 25 gold pieces. So this kind of chain shirt seems to be this like the prize thing that's on the big display, even with its like kind of rusty exterior. It's like the most expensive thing here. Everything else is like under 25 gold pieces.
Yeah, you even wear medium armor?
Yes, I can wear medium armor.
It's a dwarf, right?
I'm a variant dwarf with a proficiency in medium armor.
Dwarf makes sense. I forgot dwarf gives that.
Very human.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tex, you're just browsing. Tarnic, are you buying anything?
Tarnic is looking for health potions of any kind, any size, just health potions in general.
We know if there's any. Hold on.
Who's the chemist in town?
Yeah, with the stipulations, unfortunately, potions of healing are too expensive.
Got it. Then
It goes on the fly.
Tarnic will look at weapons, any long swords.
Pretty common healing potion. T4 plus 3.
I mean, I guess plenty of potions. That's what they aren't like a.
Let me see.
They're just like a separate resource, I guess.
Yeah. I can make 4 of them as an action.
So there is long swords here if you want to have them. They are 15 gold pieces.
Can't afford that. Got it.
We pour his balls.
Pour his balls.
Tarnic will just accept that he's too poor for anything.
Okay, so Tex and Tarnic, you both kind of ask like, hey, you got health potions. Hey, you got these other things. And then eventually Raz comes out from around the corner with makeup on, and comes up to the bar. How How do you try to persuade him again, and then I will ask for that persuasion check.
So my makeup is actually gonna just be makeup to make me look really like tired, really sad, like very depressed. Like it's like I have crow's feet. I got bags under my eyes. Like I just look very like decrepit right now. That's what my makeup is to put on. And so I put on this makeup to just look like I've been working myself to the bone. And I just go up to this guy. Sir, please. If there's anything that you could do for a working man like myself, I've tried time and time again just to procure something to protect myself as I make my way and wander around doing my work. It's so painful. So pitiful, I know. I am.
Did you put on makeup?
Yeah. I went in and put on makeup while they were talking to him.
No, he's asking you, who had seen you prior to the makeup and is now seeing you with actual makeup on. He's like, did you
Just hastily applied blush.
go ahead and make this is gonna be a flat persuasion because you would get advantage, but now you have disadvantage because he can clearly tell that you're
What? He
trying
can
to-
see that the makeup's on. What's the point of using friends?
That's the secret, Cap. There really isn't
Well,
a
you
point
made
in
it.
using
You
friends.
made it so that it makes you look so much more like aged and grizzled, which is not how you looked like 3 seconds ago.
Well, I have to put it on, so I guess.
Yeah.
I don't. Do I have to make the makeup look like something different? Like, can it
Well,
just does it need to look
It's
like
just
something
no.
different?
It's like he can tell that like you've clearly put like the spell. Like yes, friends works as a spell, but like if you don't put on if you don't have friends, you try to haggle and then you try to cast a spell, and like even though you like went around the corner, the material
like
components
wait, I'm
requires
just
that you put on
saying
makeup.
he knows friends to give
Yeah,
me
he doesn't know that you
disadvantage.
casted a spell. He just like he can tell that you're just trying that you're looking for sympathy points by putting on a different appearance.
Imagine you work at a store, some crackhead comes in and is like, hey, can I have a pack of cigarettes for 80% of the price? You
So
say
then I'm
no.
ju-
They
so
go
then-
around the corner, they come up looking like James Charles, and then they ask again.
I didn't realize that friends and the material components means that somebody can recognize that I'm doing something that is a magical influence to their mind.
They don't recognize that it's a magical
same
influence. It's just the fact that like he can tell there's a clear difference between how you look between before and after you put on the friend.
This guy better not
It's
make.
not
This
that he
guy
doesn't
better not.
recognize it in your
This guy
magic.
better not make me hurt him, because I'll
Is
hurt
it,
him.
what happened?
Break.
What happened is you saw the police car behind you and you unbuttoned your top 3 buttons and said, "Is there anything I can do for you, officer?"
I will definitely hurt this guy.
Just go
for
ahead
this
and try
armor.
your persuasion check. This is gonna be
But
flat.
I'll try it first. Okay, let's see. 15. Not too shabby.
Okay. This is in the mod. This is in writing, by the way. It's not my fault. He kind of looks to you. He's just like, yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, friend. You do seem like you. You do seem like you're a hardy man. I get it. You seem to be new here as well. But I'm sorry. I got my own things to take care of.
A
and if you
15
wanted it
doesn't
bad
beat
enough,
a
you pay
hard-
for it.
A 15 doesn't beat a hard check.
Hard check.
He doesn't have a. Okay, let me read you what is in his thing. He never bargains, since, as he says, if you want it bad enough, you'll pay for it. He has no.
If I want it bad enough, I'll knock you the fuck out and steal it, and then you'll wake up to it gone. What are we talking about? Do I have to intimidate this guy instead?
Can Neb walk in at this point?
Sure.
What's going on, guys?
I'm gonna mage hand the shit that I want while Neb is talking to this guy and pull it over his
How
fucking
heavy
head.
is the
I'm talking to
The thing
you.
he
I'm not,
still
I'm
has
not
in his
talking to the
hands.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, thought he set it down. I'll knock this guy the fuck out for this medium armor. I'm not
This
kidding.
is crazy. We're supposed to be heroes.
No, I'm not.
I played my service
Hero if I'm
too.
fucking dead. That's
So,
quite.
so what's going on?
It's not quite what I expected you to say.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Are you? I don't want to I don't want to be intimidating, but I don't feel like he would have an issue intimidating him.
Bro, take the lamp. I'm trying to help you.
Oh, I didn't know you were. I didn't. Iris was asking me what we were doing. Cause my next step is I'm gonna knock this guy the fuck out. He seems like a common person. Like he can't have too much HP.
It's time for Tex to find somewhere else to be.
He's
Oh,
getting
God.
the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah,
So Tex,
yeah.
you
You
just
can,
like stroll out the door.
he can put on makeup and seduce the shopkeep on his own time. This guy's got nothing Tex wants.
Wait, so what are you walking up? What are you walking up to do?
I just walked in. I need to get away of the land, so I asked you guys what's up.
I completely ignore you and leave.
He's out of here.
What's
It
going
seems
on?
our dwarf friend is trying to persuade the shopkeep for this armor. It's quite humorous to watch.
Is no deal being struck? That's unfortunate.
Yes, but it is funny. It is funny to watch.
Yes, quite unfortunate. I just don't know for who.
Do you not have enough, or do you not want to pay it?
Well, I would surely pay it if I had the means. It's just
And
that
I'd
this
surely
shopkeep
give it
seems
to
to
you
be
if you had it. If you had
This
the money.
shopkeep seems
It's
to
50
be-
gold pieces. You have 10.
driving a hard bargain. Why do I only have
Say
10
it
as
was
my
bargain, but he's
starting
having a
gold? I don't get to
bargain.
roll it or anything?
No, that's your background. That's the amount of gold you get as a background. In
Brother,
Stradonia,
I got one silver piece.
I let you roll. I let you do both, where you had starting equipment and starting gold. But
I don't have. Oh, I guess I have starting equipment because I have a quarter
yeah,
staff.
you did starting equipment and not starting gold. And then, or you
Okay.
could do starting gold and then just buy the items that you wanted.
I don't
beforehand.
need a. I don't. I thought we had to take starting equipment. I just did the quarterstaff thing because I thought that's what we needed to have. So I flavor it. But it's whatever. I'm still gonna fuck this guy up if he doesn't give me the armor. Like that's up to y'all. What y'all want to do? If this guy doesn't give me the armor, I'm gonna knock him unconscious and take the armor.
Well-
And who's gonna stop me? We're in Barovia. They're decrepit and starving. Like
There's no
I'm not
need to
scared
be
of the-
rash.
I'm not scared of the police here.
Tarnik, you might
This
have to
big-
drag him out.
This big guy.
I don't care.
This slightly big dude. Like, I'm not worried about this slightly big guy.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. You hand over your 10 gold. I'll walk over, put 2 platinum down, and then I will get the shopkeep, and I'll use command and say, "Kneel."
Excuse okay. What the okay, so what is the saving throw on this?
I believe it's wisdom.
Okay. Let me just
Yep. Why does it say my save is none? That's not right. It's 15.
I'll be right. Alright.
God God damn.
He has no modifier, and he just looks at you and just goes, "The fuck was he?" Like you still get, he's like he could tell that you tried to put a spell on him, and he kind of just like shakes off like a headache. It's just like, "The fuck was that?"
What was the 17 for?
Oh, you didn't.
I had to go.
I can't
He
believe
rolled
the
a
cosmic entity just got
Neverloon
full
just casted,
countered by this dude.
Neverloon casts command on Bildrith, and he just shakes off a headache, having saved for a 17, and just goes, "The fuck was that? Neb, get the fuck out of my get out."
Yeah, and so if I cast magic missile on this fucker,
We are not murder hoboing this poor guy.
I just
we don't
begin
have to kill
uproariously-
him. We don't have to kill him.
I just begin uproariously laughing as I then cast hideous laughter on him.
Jesus
don't have-
Christ.
Oh my
Why are we
God.
doing-
What the fuck?
Why are we doing this?
Because now everybody can benefit
This is
by
why
taking
Tex
his
left,
shit.
man.
He
Why
wouldn't
does
even
everyone
have a
hate this
map for
guy?
this.
Look, I'm really
What
trying
if
to do somebody a solid, so
You
I
want
have
to drive
allies.
such a hard bargain? Then I'll drive the
You're-
stake through you, bitch. No,
shit,
you.
okay.
You
I'm
are
gonna take-
ruining
another
Neb's
wisdom
reputation
save,
that was already not good.
That's okay. He's
This-
not
yeah, okay, that's
him.
fine.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He has no modifier to this, so he kind of just goes, "The fuck was that, Neb? The fuck was that? What did you do?" It just falls just over on the counter.
I can instantly recognize what this is, and so I mage hand the armor out of his hands as he cannot control himself anymore while he's laughing uncontrollably.
You cannot mage hand armor. That's far too
well,
heavy.
no.
Armor.
How
Well,
heavy is
fuck
the
it. I walk over to him and I stand over his body as he's coiling on the ground and holding his stomach laughing, and I pick up the armor in my hands and I laugh at him. Ha! What a
Don't
silly
forget to pay
man.
him. Give him your 10 gold.
As you say that,
And I
you hear someone go,
will.
"Excuse me."
Here's your 10 gold.
As you see the guy that was
Excuse me.
stocking shelves before, just looks over to you, is now like standing right behind Tarnik as he's just like,
I'm gonna
Can I
cast
help you
enhance
guys?
ability. I'm gonna cast enhance.
"What
ability
is
on
going on?"
Tarnik.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
cast enhance ability on Tarnik if Tarnik will swear to me that you'll knock this guy the fuck out.
Oh my god. We are
God
spending
damn it.
so much on this.
Please and
This
always.
is a third spell slot on this.
I'm
I
using
think we're-
I've used
Spend the
cantrips. I've only
gold.
used
I've used 2 spell
cantrips.
slots.
I've only
two
used cantrips. Oh,
Yeah, this is the third spell slot that is going to be spent on this.
I've only used
When you
cantrips,
have enough
so
gold.
That's fine. Yeah, if we have
You
enough
guys
gold,
know we have
should
a
pay for it.
full trek to
It's a
make
bit
going
late.
past
Well,
Strahd's
I
castle,
didn't know we.
right?
I didn't know we had enough
You guys
gold.
can wait in
I
the
was
wagon.
under
You
the
did.
impression. I
There
was under
might
the
not
impression
be a
that-
wagon.
That y'all were also stealing. Why are you casting spells on the guy if you can
You
afford
guys
it?
don't steal a damn
I'm
wagon.
stealing like ashes. Not even a
It's
person's
stealing
ashes.
it.
A
I'd
building's
like to-
ashes.
Justifying the stealing doesn't make it better.
Right.
The thing you're stealing doesn't make it not stealing.
"All right,
Above
so
board, I do have to say I had enough money to pay for it outright, and I chose to do this
Oh
instead.
my god.
That sounds like fair. Okay. So now we're back on Tarnik. Tarnik, if you'll assure to me that you'll knock this guy the fuck out.
all
I
right,
need the enhanced
I'm gonna
abilities,
say
and we
we're
can,
gonna go into initiative if you're gonna start a fight."
For fuck.
It doesn't need to be a Tarnik. If you can convince this guy,
It
that
doesn't
he
need to be a
doesn't-
fight. What the fuck are you talking about?
It doesn't need to be a fight. I just want to break this guy's
Tarnik,
jaw.
intimidate this guy. Tell this guy he needs to stand the fuck down, and then if he fucks with you, you're gonna kill him, and then he'll stop doing it.
Tarnik, are you
Okay.
in on this?
You're in your armor. Let's go.
I'm okay with.
You
I'm
don't have to
barely
be
okay
party
with
to this, Tarnik.
I will excommunicate your
We
ass.
can take as much as we want if this works. We can take as much as we want if this works.
That's
Who's
not a
gonna
good
stop
thing.
him?
We're
Who's going?
supposed to be the good guys.
I don't want
Who's gonna
I don't want
stop
to
us?
metagame
We
right now,
are the
but I will
good
give you
guys.
this token as the guy standing right beside, like in front of
A
you.
trident and
And I
a
will-
How
net.
tall is he? How
Why
tall
is
is
he
this person?
shirtless
This-
and wearing a
This
helmet?
man is built like a brick house. He's standing at like 6 foot tall, 6
I'm
feet
taller.
tall.
I'm taller.
Only
It's fine.
on the city
Our
council.
first party death
I'm
to
a
be
little
for
middle.
this.
Okay.
We're supposed to be liberating this place, not under new managementing it.
This has gone on too far. I will be casting command on you.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my God.
Another spell slot.
That's
Sure.
6 seconds. Command doesn't last any time.
That's fine. Please roll a wisdom save for me.
Just stop.
Okay, hold on.
I tried to come.
We're going after the
Okay,
hideous
go ahead.
laughter. We're gonna go into terms of initiative.
Can I use calm emotions on this guy to get him to settle down?
We're going into initiative, so on your turn you will be able to do that if you want to.
Okay. I guess we're robbing this Thor guy. Sorry.
I don't think you get
very
the
much
option to say
causing
you
this.
guess anymore.
By the way, this is your
I didn't
token
want
now,
to.
Spencer.
I didn't want to rob.
It's standing
Why
right
y'all
above
decide
where
to give me an
Tarnik is.
overly
man, I look like a loser.
cheap discount?
It's a good thing we're leaving town.
Guys, you know I'm
Oh
on
my
the
god, that's
city
what Neb
council,
looks
right?
like?
I'm not just gonna
Yes.
let you.
I thought Neb was young. I didn't realize he was an old head.
No, he's an old crotchety no man. Yeah.
He's the cutest thing ever.
And yet he... Okay, that makes the meal moment much funnier.
But sunken eyes and pale face.
That's like
All right,
some
Raz,
Adobe
go ahead
Magic shit.
and roll initiative.
So,
Oh, I didn't roll initiative. My bad. Let me click my token.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, Michael, you don't want to contribute to this
Boom.
combat.
No,
I imagine you'd
no,
be like
thank you. I
10
am not
feet
going to
away
involve
listening in on this. All right,
Nope.
so
I got the lay of the land. I am like down the street. I fucked off.
okay, so combat
I fucked
starts.
off.
So the turn order starts with this guy walking up to you. It's like, hey, what do you all doing?
I just told a funny joke.
Raz, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, let me read calm emotions first before I use it and say I want to cast it on this guy. Because I might just kill him. Raz has no issue. He did not come here a hero. He came here just a person that does magic. You guys may have a heroic journey.
It's crazy how your
He's
character
not.
is
He's
the
not
most
like a.
aggressive.
He's not a bad person, but he's definitely not like
Oh
sociable.
no, he did jump to robbery pretty quick.
Your character is the most evil one here.
He sees magic as the end all be all for like strength and purpose. So if you don't have the magic to stop me from doing what I'm doing, then you probably
I am telling you out of character right now, if you do end up killing this person and my character finds out, he will be knocking you out, imprisoning you, and punishing you.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't want
I do
to kill
agree with that.
He doesn't want to kill anybody. I don't want to kill anybody.
I'm pretty sure I explicitly heard the
You're
words
not a
"kill
police
this guy"
officer.
at least
You
once.
didn't say kill this guy.
You are like
I
asking
meant
other
if
people
I
like,
said
can you
kill,
knock
I
his
meant
ass
handle.
out?
I
I'm
meant
on the
handle.
city
Yeah,
council.
knock his ass out. Like knock this guy
You're
out.
not
That's-
getting away
knocking
with
somebody
this.
unconscious is different than killing them. But
Both are crimes.
Every human.
Either way, I'm pretty sure half the party is explicitly against this.
If the creature
Yes!
fails to say,
We're
you
not
can
there.
suppress
We're
the
not-
effect.
We're not there, so we can't stop it. But if we find out, you're screwed.
Boy, when I find out you did this.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast calm emotions on this person, on this guy that is pressing us, that is behind Tarnik right now. I'm gonna cast calm emotions on him. So roll your charisma saving throw.
Alright. Oh! So what is so you see he sees you cast another spell as he kind of just like looks at you and just like, hey, you're trying to steal from my uncle.
I think steal is quite a strong word. I'm trying to pay, of course. I would never walk away without giving you your.
You're standing on top of him.
Well,
He's
I was-
rolling on the floor because of a funny joke.
Yes, it seems he's in a fit of laughter. I was simply trying to help him up.
Go ahead. Do you have anything else you want to do with your turn?
That was my action. How many sorcery points do I have left?
Jesus Christ, man. You gotta stop spending resources.
I had like so much more planned, including another combat, and you are just not. And it's all on the road.
I need this fucking armor bad. Like I need it so bad. But
This is
like
a
also, if this
maximum
works,
of 3 AC for
if
you.
this works, Tardik can also get those healing potions because nobody will be unconscious to stop him from getting.
Yeah,
the
that's
healing
such a
potions.
good silver lining. We get to rob him more.
Yes, literally. Is that not like what?
We shouldn't be
we're here-
robbing anyone.
Well, we're here now. And so I feel like best case scenario,
We're here
we
now.
take-
You know who
The only
isn't here?
person we should be
Tex,
robbing
the smart
is-
one.
Strahd.
Holy shit.
We're gonna go on this road, get attacked by some group of randoms.
I'm
fucking-
not gonna use my. I'm not gonna use my quicken spell to cast anything. I'll just. I won't waste that, and I won't waste the sorcery points.
Didn't think anyone else would bother.
Interesting is not the word I would use.
Yeah, a little morbid, though. By the sound of it, nobody's actually died here. Just the house.
Strahd's eye will twitch a little, but not say anything.
You're a little peculiar, I've noticed. And I know I'm saying that. But still.
I have done much in my life.
Can't exactly say the same for me. There's not any good coals here. I'd really like to see if I can speak with this place. But seems like this is about as dead as the cemetery they've got over there.
It appears my penance is not to be found here.
That's your that's a religious speak, isn't it? Sorry, I'm not really been close to anyone with any particular god. So,
Yes.
a little new to this.
Ilmater is the god of... Well, he is the god who, if he could, would take the suffering from all mortals. He cannot, so we must take some for him. And for us.
Oh, that's dark. A little darker than I'd like to do myself, but power to you.
It is nothing compared to what I would be without it.
Does he make you do that whipping stuff that you keep doing to yourself, or is that just like a you thing? Because, I mean, I know...
Ilmater does not usually speak with people or make them do anything. I do this because it is right.
Guess I could see something in that. I know I've burned myself a fair few times taking a fire from one place to another. Hard to touch hot coals without getting a little hurt, I suppose. That's how I've made a few of my friends here. Topic. Could ask if they want anything from here. They tend to get pretty sentimental. So maybe they'd want some of the ashes at the very least, even if I can't find any coals.
I think that might be a good idea. Strahd will, pick up a handful of ashes and put it, in a pouch and just put it in his pocket.
Okay.
I'll take a handful and sort of lightly sprinkle it into the hollow part of the branch.
Sounds good. Alright. Strahd, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. 8.
Alright. Okay. So, you begin to scoop up the ashes, the ashes and put it into a pouch. You watch the ash kind of fall, but in the ash's place, your hand is smeared with blood. you look down at your hand in confusion, you hear the laughter of a single child from behind that seems to run off from the left to right side of you. And you turn around, and for a moment before the visage is gone, you see yourself in all too familiar armor and weaponry, staring at you with red, seething eyes. But the visage goes away a moment after it's seen. I need you to reduce 3 from your sanity score.
All right.
You good there, guy? You seem a bit jumpy.
You see as Strahd like goes to pour the or Strahd fucking. I'm gonna keep doing that because my brain is thinking Curse of Strahd, and the
Do we
first
have
half of
another-
my name sounds similar.
Wait, is that a mask?
Oh, dun dun dun.
There you go.
But you see as Strahd like goes to pour the ashes in, and then just gets lost in thought, drops them on the ground, like them and the pouch on the ground. I like look around frantically and just start and he's going to pull out his whip and start hitting himself in the back again.
Whoa. Easy. What just...
This is what is right. He's just going to, like, walk out of the house, and you see his back is bleeding quite heavily.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch on that. Good luck.
Okay. You, Strahd, storm out of the house. Chard follows slowly behind. And I think I'm gonna call the session here, and we will pick up as you all make the final. I think all preparations are done aside from unless there's anything specifically Zotzi and Cad you wanted to grab from Zotzi's house before you leave.
I certainly hope you don't want to purchase anything. That's going to be very...
Well, he has rapport in the city. That's the difference here. But
I can't believe I didn't get that fucking armor, bro.
we will pick this up as you all are with Ismark and Irina on the west end of Barovia to begin your journey.
Neb's reputation is so much worse than it already was.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a chain, sure. I know Bildrith has one. He's probably willing to like give it to me for like some.
It's not like a sales.
I can't believe I didn't get that fucking armor, bro.
Really?
You'll live.
I gotta say,
you say you'll live. I literally think I'll die. Like I dead ass think I will die.
Listen,
I gotta be so real. All you had to do was walk out once combat started, and you said, "No, I'm gonna cast a spell." That's
yeah.
I mean, it seemed like he was gonna do the strength check regardless, but I guess
he was gonna try to. If you ran out with the armor, he would chase you.
Yeah, if he ran away, he was just gonna. If I ran away, he was. I have 25 movement. He was just gonna catch me, and then
make
fucking.
it out the door like, oh,
all right.
I think the
he
situation
got
honestly would
away.
have been worse if Razumikin managed to get out of there without with the armor.
Then the fight would have been in the streets. Yeah, that would.
You just gotta do what Eru does in Sardonia and just not get hit. Because if you get hit, it's Jover, you're dead. That's just how it is.
And then you gotta clutch up a nat 20.
Yeah. I cannot believe that the most posh and prissy person that I know in this campaign has spent one day here and is immediately thieving.
Well,
It's
it
like,
wasn't
oh,
necessarily
everything's so
thieving,
dirty.
and just
It
because I
was.
don't, just because I don't like,
They just petty
just because I don't
robbery.
like things that are filthy doesn't mean it's like an ethical thing. It's not like a moral and ethical thing. I just don't like gross shit. That's
You're
all.
I know.
You're
but,
just like you're just a British colonizer.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
not. I don't
Yeah.
This
have
armor
a
is
problem
so
being
dirty.
a bad. Like,
yeah, we're done.
Like my space needs to be clean, not my actions. Like
My
that is-
intentions
so
were
dirty. Can you
entirely
clean it
pure.
first?
I need to have it, I
need to have it. I'm going to steal it if you don't give it to me.
My intentions were strictly pure. The man said as he tried to emotionally, socially, and magically manipulate this man into giving away product without
Well,
paying
according,
proper.
as far as I know,
You said
magic is
murder,
the end all be all for pretty much everything. So
What's your alignment?
the magic didn't
It
work.
doesn't make it not stealing. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that doesn't,
If the
that doesn't make your
magic,
goal suddenly
if
not
the magic
stealing.
for your mind doesn't work, then we use the magic on your body. I
The
don't know what
magic
to
in
tell
his
you.
mind did work a lot, and he kept telling you no.
Yeah, so now we use the magic in your body, so where you can't tell me no because you're unconscious.
Brother,
You realize
the
how
elder
bad that
needs
sounds,
to-
right?
I've already voted it.
I'm not. I don't care. I'm not worried about how bad it sounds. I want the stuff.
Alright, so that's not magic being the end all
I'm a-
be all.
I'm a
That's
results-driven
I want it to be
mage.
my way or
I'm
the
a
highway.
results-driven mage. It's about the results. The means to the ends are just means to the ends.
I
I
cannot
need the
believe
ends.
that we have gone from Spitzer's character being outright villainous to you
I've
immediately.
been a very chill guy.
I feel like I
Okay.
didn't do anything absurd.
Literally this session, like commanded.
He was kind of being, he was kind of being an ass.
Falling
Yeah,
quote.
I used cancers on these guys. I could have done all that. I could have just fucking nuked them from the start. I tried to talk. They didn't want to talk. So now we use hand. Now we use force.
Spencer being
That's
like,
literally
I'm
a villain
pretty
monologue.
chill. Casted command immediately followed with hideous laughter when it didn't work.
You are
Those are
literally talking like a
non-violence.
villain. Oh,
I
you
hate
didn't,
all this shit keeps happening when I'm around. Like,
You didn't
God
allow
damn.
yourself to be
I'd like to point
manipulated. Okay, I'm gonna break your legs. Yeah,
I'd like
that's
to point out-
totally fine. You know.
You didn't let me. You didn't. You, the words didn't work.
I'd
But
like
I
to
That's
still
point
not
out
a
want
good
this
thing.
stuff.
Non-violent. I was
And I'm not
non-violent.
trying
I
to
could still
convince you
pay.
that it's. I'm not trying to convince
I don't
anyone that what
care.
I did was good. I'm just trying to convince you.
You
that I
did
don't care
explicitly
that it's
say
good or
it
not.
wasn't theft.
I also
I
want to
mean,
point out that
theft
the-
would be.
the
I'm
mental
still paying.
stats-
I still paid for it. I still
The
gave him
mental
the 10
stats on this
gold.
guy are written in the module to not be good, and he nat 20'd both of the of the mental shit that was hitting.
It's because he
that
knows
hit
what
him.
his stuff is worth.
He's a savvy
So do I,
businessman.
and so do
God
I.
forbid a
Check the market
shopkeeper
review.
doesn't give shit away
them.
for free. That must make him worthy of robbery.
God forbid this isn't a Goodwill.
I didn't ask for it for free.
You
I-
asked for it
asked
for
for it for
80%
80%.
off. So
I did-
different.
yeah, free is stealing. Stealing.
You only
No.
asked for it for
Compensation.
10 gold because you had 10 gold.
No.
That's
You're working
stealing.
off
If
of
I-
mafia logic.
If I walk into a Walmart, take a TV, and leave like 20 cents on the counter, it's still stealing.
Man, people do that. They weigh it as produce.
Definitionally, it's probably not stealing.
No,
No,
that's stealing.
it is.
No, it is. It is
That's
definitively
stealing.
stealing.
It's
I
stealing.
You will
I
go
have
to
to
jail for that.
You know, for
if
someone
you
who
go to
doesn't
jail
care-
is not what's up for debate. It's if it's
It's the
stealing.
same.
I don't
It
think
is.
me paying a discounted
some-
price for something that I know you're overcharging is
I think
stealing.
it's not basic price.
The problem is that he's not.
You could argue it's
set in the fabric of the universe.
If we're saying
You
it's
being poor
overcharging,
is
you can
not
argue it's
his
moral, it's
problem,
still
dog.
theft.
Raw.
Basically,
Raw
think about it like
50.
this. Think about it like this: you paid for it, and then you stole back more than half the money you paid for it. That's essentially what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
You being
Well, I
poor
was
is not
trying to
his problem to
well,
solve.
no, no.
Get your money up, not
Most
your
of
funny
the
up.
most of the time, I was trying to convince him to do it of his own volition, so
True.
that it wouldn't be stealing. He
That's still
decided
bullshit.
that after all of that, my money still wasn't worth his time, and so now
Your money wasn't worth his object.
he gets put to sleep. Nobody's doing any killing. Killing is crazy. Killing for an item is crazy. But
You
putting
did say
someone to
kill at one point. You did
like,
say
you
kill
did
the guy.
definitely
Well,
say the word kill him.
that was just a hyperbole. That was just me being hyperbolic. Worst I
That
would have
was
done was
only
cast.
hyperbole.
Worst I would have done was cast sleep on this guy.
I was
You know,
only
like
threat of
cast.
death.
For
Yeah,
someone
at
who
this point.
supposedly doesn't care about how morally gray this action
Well,
is.
I'm not a murderer.
No, for someone who says this and that they don't care, you really don't want to be accused of stealing.
Well,
You
because,
could
like,
you
being
could argue
accused
that
of
it's
crime-
morally okay stealing, but it is still definitionally
Well,
stealing.
no.
Let it
It's
go.
not
Just
that I
say,
think.
yeah,
it's not
I
that
tried
think
to
it's
I would
steal.
It's
also
not that
say
I
it's
think it's
immoral
okay.
stealing
I know that
because
it's
it's not-
wrong.
It is
I just-
definitely immoral
I just don't-
stealing.
I just don't
Yeah.
care that it's wrong in for the fact that I want this thing. So like I know it's bad and I don't want to do it, but I
You
want
seem
this
pretty
thing
eager.
more.
Everything
I
you're
want this
saying-
thing more than I know that it's bad, and so I will
Everything
do
you were
the
saying
bad thing.
are like
get the
ideal
thing.
traits. Like you could probably look through the traits and look through the ideals, and it'll have in parentheses evil next to it.
Yeah.
You don't know alignment. You don't.
What is your
I'm just saying what he's
I-
saying.
My alignment is I want to say
Neutral good?
just
I hear you
neutral,
say
like
good, I'm gonna
completely,
crash
like
out.
completely,
That's not
like,
neutral.
like completely neutral. I just do what I want for me. I do my
That's
research
not what
for me.
true
and do all
That
my
is
things for me.
That's not-
self-proclaimed evil.
I would say it's definitely not evil neutral. I'm not like trying to hurt him. I don't want him to like feel
You
pain. I
jumped
just
to
want the thing.
thievery pretty quick.
I just
You
want
are-
the
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, like I don't
yeah.
care how I get the stuff. I just want
I
the
think-
stuff.
I think it's
But
a
I do
disregard for the
care. I
well-being
do
No, I'm
of
just-
care.
others
I'm
is
really-
No.
ego.
I do care insofar as like I'm not willing to kill him.
Because I guarantee.
You just
Yeah,
said
like,
I don't care. I just want
Yeah,
the stuff.
like
Your
I
character
don't
is
care. I don't care. But like I did make the express in fact, like in character, I was like, oh, I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just gonna knock him unconscious. Like I'm not gonna.
You are not
murder-
maliciously evil.
Yeah,
You
I'm
are
not gonna
selfishly
murder. I'm not
I mean,
gonna
it's this,
murder
right?
the guy. But like, shit, if he pushes me to it,
That means
evil.
that
Your
you're
character
neutral.
is evil.
That's
That's what
evil,
billionaires
dog.
are.
no, I'm not going out of my way to do it. Like I don't
Him
want him
pushing
to be
you
hurt.
to it is just.
I
refusing
tried
to
the
rob
most reserved.
him.
I tried the most reserved methods
Sure, that's
first.
easy.
Like I didn't just go
Okay,
straight
to
to
your
oh, you
credit,
said
yeah,
no.
you did
Like,
try the most reserved methods, but you also just didn't pay for it to start.
I did.
when you
I,
could have.
I offered him the money that I had.
This is evil.
When did you do
This
that?
is just
I
evil.
told him you can have this 10 gold. He said no. I don't want 10 gold for it. I said okay. Well, maybe you could just be a pal about it and help out a brother. He said no. Fuck you. I said,
Brother
oh
that
well,
you just met.
that's unfortunate. I guess I'm gonna have to knock you the fuck out now to get this.
Yeah, that's evil, dog.
That's
Yeah.
evil.
Yeah, okay.
Give me what I want, or I'll hurt you. It's
Smart.
evil.
That's
You
not
could-
what I said.
You
are
could
working out
maybe
the
make an
problem.
excuse. You
It's
could
let-
maybe
no,
make
no,
an
no, no, no.
excuse if
I
it was
think the-
food
I
that you
think the-
needed to survive.
I
This
think
is
the
just armor.
properties that you're using and like the language that you're using is what's changing it. The order is what's changing it. It's not give me what I want or I'll hurt you. It's you didn't give me what I want, so now I have to hurt you.
That is literally the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
No.
It's not
Why
the
are
same
you
thing.
rage
You're
baiting?
right.
Not
Why are
the
you
same
Isn't
thing.
the same
Not the
thing?
same
It's worse.
It's not the same thing at all. It's not the same thing at
That
all.
isn't the same thing. It's worse.
I don't think so. It's not the same thing. It's
Dear
not.
God, man.
Why are you rage baiting us?
It's completely.
I'm calling the fucking section here.
I was totally
Oh my
fine.
God.
I was totally cool. But now I have to do it. I didn't want to do it. He made me do it. Let's be honest. He
The
made me
victim
have to
blaming
put
is
a pause
crazy.
on him. Because
You are literally describing a synonym.
I'm fucking leaving.
he wanted to be all smarty pants. He wanted to be a smart ass. Now you can get put knocked unconscious and I'll take your shit.